more proactive when you're feeding. You know what I'm saying? Whether, and it now takes 2 weeks if you can say you can go at a video up and not really understanding all of.
False first of all, man.
Yeah,
Y'all listen
yeah,
to this
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, people say I'm using this, and this, but they're not telling me whether it's hydroponic.
This shit fits, whether you thought
This
you
is
use
what
it
he does
again,
though.
and
Right,
make sure
right.
you get it. And if you do happen to make a video, make sure
Uh-huh.
that you're communicating the details. Like
Right.
there may be some questions, and let me
No,
just
you're absolutely right. It's also 100% right. Because what was I saying the other day? I was saying that, when these videos and this information goes up, it needs to be the right information. It needs to be with those people, mediums that they're growing in. And
Do you hear this guy? He said it needs to be the right information. So far, he's been given. You talking about this bullshit. This is complete, utter bullshit you talking about. Ash Holio see it in the chat. You just gave people bullshit information, and then you don't know what you're talking about. But then you said these videos that you're watching, you mean the videos that you're making.
their aspect of it, because when we put these videos out and we want to talk about what we're using and things like that, we can't leave out the medium and things like that, because a lot of times, and I watch a lot of videos, and I do watch a lot of videos where people say I'm using this, and this, but they're not telling me whether it's hydroponic, is it just this soil or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm just using this nutrients. You know what I mean? And it has to be,
Read the back of the
addressed to the
label.
point. So if you're trying to give the information for people to learn, then make sure you set the setting right for what you're growing in, and that you're not misleading
Wait
anything.
for y'all to
Because
come in. This
there was
shit
a point
be
in time
funny.
where I was jumping on the Fox Farm band, but not knowing that I was that most of these people were in soil and not in hydroponics. You know what I'm saying? And I know things are a little bit different now. There's a lot more information now.
Wait, bro, you can use Fox Farm and soil, cocoa, hydroponics. Doesn't matter. The pH is what is the problem. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Out there, but
pause,
it's got to be
pause,
consistent.
pause. You
We'll
didn't
listen
know
to
if
this
they were
Trump.
in soil or hydroponics. You know that's a big ass difference, bro.
No, I was just saying based on just the video that they were giving out and the information that they was giving out. And this is more or less for me just, in my earlier stages watching videos and saying like, okay, I wonder what Fox Form, should I use Fox Form? And not knowing that they were in you know, uh hydroponics. You know what I'm
You can't
saying?
use spot farm and hydroponics. I mean, you could have like a second
You
stage.
can. You can use
I
Fox
mean,
That
Farm and
Brewski
hydroponics.
getting to him.
yeah, you can have like a second stage, but you can't have circulating water, in a medium like that. But if the roots don't have
Well,
that.
okay, Sauce. I think we're getting over analyzing that. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, whether it's the best thing to use or not. I'm just making an analogy, of somebody putting a video up and not really understanding all of what they're saying based off, because I'm looking for something that is maybe using soil and they're using something that may be different than what I'm using, and Fox Farm may not be the actual
There
right
we go.
analogy of far as nutrients that I should be using. But it wasn't, what I mean, specifically talking about Fox Farm, this and that. It was just the
I want you to
analogy of
hear this
using
guy give
something
advice.
the wrong way because they're in a different medium, or they're using it in a different way versus than what you would be particularly using it for, opposite of what
It's
they're
in the
talking
details.
about.
It's in
You
the
know what I mean?
details.
So
But this is the thing. He makes videos as trying to teach you how to do stuff. And he has never told you if he was, well, he says now he's using soil, right? But you don't know what type of soil. He just telling you what type of nutrients is using. But he said Gaia Green is not readily available. They made a statement and said there's no organic nutrient that is readily available. Or no, it's not instant but it's that's what isn't readily available. But never mind.
Yeah,
It wasn't
definitely
not,
out there.
it wasn't like, oh, this, you know, it wasn't like a directive like point, you know, if that specific in your videos. Make sure the information as far as what you're putting out is coherent with everything that you're using.
It's coherent with the everything that you're doing. What do you mean that it's coherent? You're gonna make sure that everybody can understand the words that is coming out of your mouth.
Using. You know what I'm saying?
Because incoherent would make you like,
I
I'm
mean,
saying some Bob. That's
it would be
incoherent.
fair,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
for people to know your process. You know, it would be fair at some point. You know, for people to know.
Sauce, turn your mic up if you can, bro.
Yeah, you real low, boss.
Sauce
Sauce, you
about to
real
get
low.
pissed.
Well, it would be, man. It would be nice, man. You know, to understand your environment. It'd be understandable to understand your medium, whether you're going organic or whether you're using organic soil with some type of shit that I'm using, synthetics. You can go organic. You can use
Gigantic. What's up,
time
Trav? I'm
release
dropping the link. Hold
type
on.
of feed in
Forget.
your soil.
I just be
You know,
I be sitting
type
here
of
watching
thing.
this
So
shit.
Definitely
that
can.
it's,
Yeah.
it's always good to note that shit. It really is
Yeah.
important to note that shit. 100%.
Yeah. You know,
It
and
don't
at
fit.
the end of the day, you know,
Cease
once you
to fail
understand like
with content.
what you're doing and what you're actually needing, you know, at certain phases and at certain points, like with me using Gaia Green 444 284, and then using and then adding a Beastie Blooms latent flower. You know, after maybe 2 or 3 weeks of bloom nutrients have already, you know, went through. We got about maybe a week or two of nutrients left, and then adding you know, the Beastie Blooms, which is a high phosphorus potassium nutrients.
The fuck did he just say?
To help with the flowering phase, you know, in some aspects
Good
that wouldn't be the right
Trav.
thing to do. That wouldn't be necessary to do. You know what I'm saying? But in some aspects, yeah, that is a good thing to
This
do.
is fucking
It help
retarded.
boost that, you know, because it's a directive. It's a direct hit. It's not like the, you know, Gaia Green where it takes a little bit longer for it to break down and get into it. You know what I mean? So in
Gaia
instances
Green
like
takes
that,
longer
you
to
would
break
want
down.
to clarify why you're using it and how you're using it and what's the point that you're trying to get across here and why you're using it. Because
the point you're trying to get across here of why you're using it. Bitch, to feed my fucking plants. I'm using the fucking nutrients to feed my fucking plants.
You know,
not to even rebuttal, but I tried to touch bases with some of these different synthetics and a lot of the different soils. I judge for their longevity.
It's been fucking hilarious, bro.
The moisture and I'm looking for uptake in the plant, something that only the plant can really show me. So when it comes to the synthetics, I really, as I was saying last night, I really hit them at like a quarter basis. I don't hit them hard, bro.
Right.
Now listen to this. This is the good conversation.
So that tells you right then alone that if you're only hitting them at a quarter, then what they're actually telling you, what is the full strength doing to the plant?
Well, see, you don't want less is always more in circumstances when you're dealing with plants. You don't want to you don't want to have too much metals. You don't want to have too much metals. You don't want to have too much.
Okay, but hold on. Let's back up. How can you know that you have too much metals and too much this? You're just basically going off of what the bottle is saying. Where did we get to the point where it's like, oh, less is better? Because when people used it, and they used it to what was recommended, they noticed that it was either negative effects happening to it or it was a waste.
I think the plant
that's where it was able to pull back.
What do you mean that when they go and use it, that they say it was out of a negative effect? If you use it at full strength, it was a negative effect, or it was a straight waste, either or. If I didn't have any deficiencies and I used it at full strength, I used what the fucking recommended doses was. I didn't cut any corners, and I used it the nutrient to the T, why would it be a waste? I'm just want to figure that one out.
And notice that, hey, if you only use a quarter to half, maybe even a little bit, when you use less, you can still get amazing results, if not better. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
but he just said that. He was just saying less is more, and then you took that and spun it around and made this shit a whole nother fucking conversation, and then turned around and then said it at the end. Well, less is more.
The reality of it, when you're trying any new nutrients, whether it's powder, or synthetic in general, or you're top feeding,
The rule of thumb is to start off half.
yeah,
But
you don't put them.
you can
how do we
also
get to
start
that?
off with what the
How do we
Bible
get to that
actually
point?
say.
But how do we get to that point?
I
How do
mean,
we
that
get to the
was
point to start off at half?
They're
yeah,
more
that's like one of them old school, you know what I mean? Bro science.
But I mean, and the only
Well, it's
reason
not necessarily.
How the fuck is that, bro? Using less of a nutrient is an old school bro science saying. That's what he just said. Hold on.
Bro's like one of them old school, you know what I mean? Bro science.
But I mean, and the only
Well, it's
reason
not necessarily
why
bro science because it actually was very beneficial.
It's one of those
Very
tips from the
beneficial.
old school, pretty much.
Yeah, it was
So
very
now
beneficial.
it's not bro. It's
the
not
only
bro.
reason why I speak is because it specifically boils down to your medium. Now,
But I'm also like
No, I don't. No, I don't believe it.
giving it at feeding it at what it actually says and not less.
Yeah, but like what Sauce is saying, I don't believe it boils down to your medium because that's just like
What?
you saying that your flour boils down to your genetics. That's not.
That is true. Your flour boils down to your genetics. You're gonna get your genetics give you your fucking bud structure. What the fuck are you saying? You need to stop trying to. I swear, A1 loves the sound of his own voice.
That your flour boils down to your genetics. That's not true.
The only way it will boil down to your medium is if you already have a fully amended medium. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? Look at his faces. These niggas are two of the most dumbest YouTube growers I have ever heard and seen so far.
And where you don't need all that extra.
How do you know? Exactly? So you may go in
right.
Or you know you have a fully amended medium.
How do you know?
You would be the one amending it, so you would know.
So,
right. Okay. So
exactly.
Sauce. Sauce.
I think
So I said that because you say a lot about like, oh, it depends on your genetics. Oh, it's growing like that because of your genetics, not because you trimmed it like that. And you have been a big person.
Not because you trimmed it like that. Did this nigga just say the shit is growing like that? He said, I have to agree with Sauce on that one. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? Is he just trying? Man, just listen to him. I love that he talks in fucking circles and he's wrong. Bro, how are you so loud and so dumb at the same time and be so wrong
on genetics? So then now when you say, oh, it boils down to your medium. So then is your medium the reason why your plant is growing like it's growing, or does it come down to genetics? Is the reason why your plant is being able to absorb what's in the medium and do with the medium, and to prosper. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, certain genetics.
Have you not realized? All right, we're gonna keep going.
Definitely acquire more nutrients than others, but it's really the narrowing line of justice when it comes to your comprehension is the medium. Like how your medium is determines how your genetics, how your medium is determines how you
Okay, no, I don't believe
Bro, what you believe and what is facts is two different things. Okay.
that, because if you can say you can go at a
How you
quarter
doing?
of what
Hey, what's up, hot link?
what the product is saying, then it can't be your medium, because you're not even using what it's saying to
It
use.
definitely is
So
the Bud
how can
Light
it be your
talking.
medium? Because you're inputting into your medium, which then your plants is sucking up from that medium. So how can it be that?
So for me, I don't have any runoff, and so the reason why
What does no runoff mean?
I don't want to.
no runoff means like it's not going down and out. Everything's getting soaked back absorbed. I'm not over condensating. I have these slim ass pots.
But what okay. Oh, wait. How is that not over condensating? Because if it's not
Condescending? What the fuck are you fucking talking about? What words are you guys using? You guys want to sound so fucking smart, but be so fucking dumb.
But what okay. Oh, wait. How is that not over condensating? Because if it's
What the fuck is over condensating?
things getting soaked back absorbed. I'm not over condensating. I have these slim ass pots.
but what okay. Oh, wait. How is that not over condensating? Because if it's not being able to drain, and it's absorbing everything that you put in there,
So
then when you wouldn't we're having a conversation. I'm just trying to put this into
I got the mesh.
Bro, you got a big ass head. You should already put it in there.
Right.
I got the sausage in there. My plants.
So wait. Back. You said you got the sensor.
Give me a chance.
No. I just want to hear what you say.
You just said over condensating, like condensation, but he said condensating. Listen to it again.
Trying to put this into what it's absorbing everything. If it's not being able to okay. Oh, wait.
Over condensating. I have these slim ass pots.
But what okay. Oh, wait. How is that not over condensating? Because if it's not being,
it's condensating because they're talking about water.
There. My plants.
So wait. Back. You said you got the sensor.
Give me a chance.
No. I just want to hear what you say. You said no. You said I have the sensor.
A rebuttal.
No,
just give me one chance.
Sauce, not a rebuttal. It's a question to what you just said. You said you have a sensor. No, you said you have a sensor. No, Sauce.
No, I don't have a sensor. No, I said.
So what did you just say before that? You said something like, "I have this and I have this." I didn't hear what you said. That's why I was asking.
So I have mesh pots.
Okay.
I've got my soil. I have saucers. I have
Okay.
a sense of, for the most part, I guess if that's what, but that's not even where I was going. There's no runoff.
Okay.
There's no runoff at all, right?
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm observing my medium and how much nutrients I have in my medium. And at some point,
how are you observing how much nutrients is in your medium? Without looking at the plant itself. I'm just saying.
Based off of the way that this is working out for me,
okay.
I need to. Yeah.
Okay. I got a question, because you said I'm trying to monitor the nutrients I have in my medium. How are you doing that with no runoff?
Exactly.
Listen to these niggas talk about organics.
I'm not using anything. Water. I'm just using water. So
how are you managing or monitoring or measuring?
I'm just using water. I'm trying to see how long.
That doesn't tell
me right now on live there right now.
What is, if it's too much or if it's not enough?
Happy birthday, Bernie.
I have my soil, my medium, and I'm not putting anything in it.
So you don't know if it's enough or not.
I can try to put more.
Don't let me go live.
But why would you want to put more in if you don't know if it's not
enough?
Because
I'm in a flowering phase, and I want
put a. But how are you determining, Sauce, if it's enough or not enough? That's what I want to understand.
By my medium.
That's what we're talking about.
By my medium and the plant.
But Sauce, you're saying your medium. You're not checking your medium. You're not having a runoff. So how do you know if you have enough nutrients in your medium if there's nothing you're doing to check to see if there is enough. So I'm just going off what you're telling me. And I'm just trying to understand.
My plants will show me everything.
Okay, so okay,
you know if
okay,
they're deficient. Yeah,
okay.
but
How?
it takes
How?
there's a hell of variations. I mean, you know, I
Okay,
can oversaturate.
I got
So
you. I got you. I got you.
oversaturation versus over
Okay,
fertilizer.
so before we get into all the
Well,
variables,
damn
can we
near the same.
agree? Can we agree at that point it is too late that your plant is showing this deficiency
No,
that
no,
is
it's
too
not
late
too
that
late.
you should
No,
that the plant
no,
should
it's
already
not.
have what it needs?
No, it's not too late. It's never
So
too late.
okay. So let me refer. Let me
Don't
refer
pay
what I mean by
attention.
too late, meaning that not that your plant's gonna die or it's not or it's not gonna be good or anything like that. But wouldn't you say like, hey, if my plant is showing me something, it's a little bit past the time that I should have been doing what I need that plant to do, or else it wouldn't be showing me this deficiency.
No, it's usually not, man. And that's only because
What do you mean? It's usually not.
Birdie,
you're
welcome to the
your
dark
plants.
side.
You know, you can
Right,
water them,
but if
I
my
mean,
plant
Welcome to
is
the dark side,
saying
Birdie.
that if your
Y'all
plant hold on,
always
Sauce,
start
if
that
your
birthday
plant is
fucking
saying
start.
hey,
Well, happy
homie, look,
birthday, such and
I'm
such and such. It's
yelling.
not even their birthday.
I need some fucking food. Isn't it too late? Isn't it like past the point of I need
Here,
food?
here's what we talk about.
Because it's showing you that it's eating and cannibalizing itself. So that's past the point, and that's what I mean. That is,
You should know about
I'm
cannibalizing.
yelling. I need some fucking food. Isn't it too late? Isn't it like past the point? But if my plant is saying that, if your plant, hold on, Sauce, if your plant is saying that, like, hey, homie, look, I'm yelling. I need some fucking food. Isn't it too late? Isn't it like past the point of I need food? Because it's showing you that it's eating and cannibalizing itself. So that's past the point. And that's what I mean by
No,
it's
John, don't
late.
stop shaking.
Not
your
like
head.
it's too late, but it's late.
No.
No, it's not too late, bro. I mean, essentially, it's too late.
But no, I just clarified what I meant by late. I meant by like
chelated. Nobody talking about chelation.
I use organic,
or
and it takes a couple of weeks
pH.
for my nutrients to do its thing, right? So if I feed and then 4 weeks later my plant is showing signs of deficiencies, and then I feed, and then it's going to take another 2 weeks for that nutrients to do what it do, isn't that late?
So it doesn't.
Because now you're chasing the deficiency.
It does not take two. I mean, you're doing bad, bro. If it take 2 weeks for that motherfucker to show, bro, like that's
I
bad.
said 2 weeks for your nutrients to break down and uptake using like what I use, Gaia Green, and that's what I used as my example. That hey, if it takes,
hey, I want to know to the people that is there anybody in here that uses Gaia Green? I want to know, is it readily available? I just want to know. I haven't never used Gaia Green, so I don't know. Is the whatever the 284 the 444 readily available? I just want to know, because what's gonna happen? All right, thank you. What's gonna happen is right here, these guys are saying when they mix up their nutrients, there's nothing organic. I have, and it's not. It takes at least a week. Okay. They say that there's nothing organic that is instantly available. Where he's talking about 2 weeks, we're talking about 30 minutes or a day. You're talking about 2 weeks, right? Yes, a lot of things take 2 weeks to break down, but let's get into what I was going to be what they were saying, because they said it's nothing organic. There's no organic nutrients that is readily, or not readily, but I keep saying readily available, but they say instant because that's the words that Sauce said. That's the word Sauce used. Okay, so let's get back to it.
2 weeks. Hear me out, Sauce. It takes 2 weeks, and I preface this not saying that it takes 1 or 2 weeks. I'm just saying, say it takes 2 weeks for the nutrients to break down and uptake, and your plant is showing a deficiency, yellowing plant, a yellowing, hold on, a
I gotta get
yellowing
Trippy a
leaf,
fucking wrench.
and you then feed it, and it now takes 2 weeks for that nutrients to break down and for that plant to be able to uptake. Isn't that too late? Because now you've
So
already
anyway.
seen the deficiency. Hold on, Sauce. You've already seen the deficiency in the plant, and now you know it's going to take 2 more weeks for that nutrients to break down. So we can say we're 3 weeks behind schedule for
Fucking
feeding.
guy.
They want anything that you're using that takes 2 fucking weeks. It's not microsolar. It's not good. You want direct
Trippy, you
action.
gotta
But
wrench.
sauce, if you're talking about organics, that's how long it take usually, or longer, to break down.
Now you ready?
You have to
Listen to John
understand,
Doe.
like, even when you're dealing with organics, you can make it more microsoluble.
Sauce,
There are
Sauce.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
not
you
what I'm
can't
saying,
make it more
Sauce.
microsoluble than it already is.
No,
Like that.
You can't make it more microsoluble than it already is.
Okay.
Don't
Fuck making
take
it more
2 or more weeks to break
microsoluble.
down.
Fuck all of that shit. I'm just saying, as the parameters say this, that it takes 2 weeks for the nutrients to break down and uptake. Let's just say,
All right, so yeah, but this is the thing. If you're gonna grow in organics, right? Why are you waiting until you see a fucking deficiency before you start giving the plant what it needs? I'm just saying. I love how when I pause it, the faces that they have.
that it takes 2 weeks, Sauce. I'm not saying that's a fact. I'm not saying that's
Look at
fiction.
Sauce's
I'm just
face.
saying let's use
I
that
mean, you're
number.
an organic grower,
Let's just
so
use that number, right?
yeah, you're organic
just use
grower,
that
so you
number,
can say
Sauce.
it.
But Sauce, I just want to use that number, right? We want to use variables, right? So I want to use a 2 week. I want to use 2 week variable for the nutrients to break down and for your plants to be able to have it, and it's ready for your plants, right? So now, given that we're given the 2 week variable, I'm saying that now your plant is showing signs of deficiencies, right? And it's yellowing or whatever the case is, and you decide to feed it at that point in time. That it now using the 2 week variable that it takes for the nutrients, not saying that's factor fishing, we're just using that as a variable in this math equation right here. That isn't that too late to be feeding your plant, given that you see deficiencies and that it's going to take 2 weeks for that plant to get the nutrients that you just put into it? Wouldn't that be considered late?
You know, honestly, when I think microsolubility, I say no, because I know how to take.
But we know it takes 2 weeks.
Organic,
We
hold up,
know it
sauce.
takes 2 weeks.
Sauce. Hold on,
But we
yeah,
know
hold
it
on,
takes 2
hold on,
weeks.
there one. Sauce. So what organic input are you giving that is microsoluble that's gonna feed the plant?
I can take compost tea.
Immediately.
You gotta understand, everything breaks down, bro. Like everything, even a
Okay,
fucking
that's
diamond,
fine.
bro. Everything
So you're
breaks
saying if you
down.
give it a compost tea,
That's
You
fine.
can give it a compost
break down.
tea, bro. Like, bro,
We're not
you can
talking about a
do-
compost tea though.
You're
We're not
telling
talking
me
about a
he's saying
compost tea.
for that day one, he's saying for that fix of the yellowing, he would give it a compost tea. That's what he's saying.
Okay,
no,
so
I'm not saying for the
okay,
fixing.
that's not what I'm asking.
Oh,
That's not what I'm talking about though.
He just put his foot back in the hole. Go ahead, son. You're not saying that. Go ahead. What are you saying, son?
No. I thought we were talking about feeding the plant instantly and giving it what it needs. It does not take too much time.
Sauce.
If you're talking about organics, nothing feeds organically instantly. That's the whole point. You know what I'm
I
saying?
said 2 week variable for the nutrients that you
Nothing
feed
organic is
to break
instant.
down.
Why
I'm
not?
just saying 2 week variable for what you feed that it breaks down for that plant to be able to absorb that nutrients. All right. I'm not saying like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do because I did not feed the plant on time, and now I'm gonna do this and make this tea to fix the yellowing. No. Yes, I know that's something that we can do. I'm just asking you on a general level.
Say, hey, about a yellowing plant, right?
No.
We're talking about a yellowing plant.
Sauce. We're talking about a plant that you fed 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, and now 4 weeks later, you see signs of yellowing, and you have not fed yet. Now you know that the nutrients that you feed your plant takes 2 weeks to break down and give it the nutrients that it needs. And at this point in time that you see the yellowing, you're barely starting to feed the plant something that takes 2 weeks to break down. I'm not saying a fix. I'm saying that when you see that yellowing and you decide to feed your plant, I'm not saying the fix for that. I'm saying the normal feed schedule that you're supposed to feed. that's too late because it's going to take those couple of weeks for that to break down and for your plant to absorb it. So I'm saying that's what I mean by being too late. So I think you forgot about the main point of what I was talking about, because
You did too.
only the back half is talking about being too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Nah,
isn't
that's
it
the whole
when you
thing.
see
That
something
was
and
your
you
whole
feed it
premise.
and it takes
Not the
2 weeks
back
for that
half.
to break down? Because that's generally what it takes. Let's say week and a half,
Boy,
a week to
boy,
break
you're
down.
halfway
You're
right.
still
Worm
going to be a little
casting,
bit behind on
worm
it.
castings aren't instant, boy, but they are
They can
Worm
be instant with the tea.
castings is
available.
that instant, guys. Sorry.
But
Can be instant in the
they're
tea.
quickly available. They aren't instant though in the organic
I
system.
mean,
Word.
it's like the
They got to
difference
be in the
When
tea.
we're saying instant, we're talking about you give it to it in seconds,
Give me
Boom.
my, give me
minutes.
my,
Yeah,
give me
it's not
my thoughts.
instant.
Let me just say that's like the difference
If
between
you
putting
give it a compost,
ammonia,
it's not going to instantly cure anything. Like, you got to
putting
still wait
ammonia
some
in the
days.
soil versus giving it bone meal. You know, the variations of the
I wasn't talking
consequence of
about the
elements
certain.
I was trying to.
I
breaking
wasn't
down.
talking about a certain
The
this
only
or
things
certain
that
that.
instantly affect the plant are synthetics. Those are things that
Right.
instantly affect your plant.
Right, and that was you
Organics
got to remember
takes
that was
time to
part
break
of the
down.
only part of the
You know
conversation.
why you're wrong? Because if I could take a fucking handful of soil right now and put it in a cup, all of that shit that's in there is instantaneous. You don't get the chance. That's
It's not,
molecular.
what's
Instantaneous, like
instantaneous
how?
about it?
What
Wait,
is
hold
instantaneous
on,
about it?
What makes it instantaneous, huh?
It's because you don't see it, bro. You just don't see the molecular aspect
What's
of it. But me,
instantaneous about it though?
What makes it instantaneous?
so if I put it, if I
I'm over here. I was just reading everything. My bad. Appreciate you, Sleeve. Sleeve, the only one that realized I was muted because I was talking. I paused it.
put this per se
But this is what they was talking about when I was saying earlier about nothing's readily available from organics.
soil and this plant in the right environment, right temperature,
If you just put random soil in a cup, you're saying that it's going to
Because
be
that's what he said. He said if I just take a
instantaneously available.
handful,
What's going to be instantaneously available?
sauce,
You don't
what
even know
you
what's
said
in the
was
soil. What? Well, like, what are you
he said
talking about?
if you take a handful of soil and put it in a cup, it's instantaneous. That's what you said, sauce.
bro. It's instantaneous, bro. Soluble, right
What's
there,
instantaneous? What's
Water
instantaneous?
soluble organics only take 24 to 40 hours. Okay.
In there,
That still isn't instant compared to
2
minutes
weeks
and
it is.
seconds, huh? That's what I'm saying. Like, organics is instantly compared to
I love
Now,
that.
I know
24 to
there.
48 hours is a short time, but it's still not instant. That's the
But
point.
you're acting like your roots have
You
a
say you'll be
fucking
2
big-ass
weeks
fucking,
behind.
milkshake
Would you
straw.
rather be
You know,
2
It's
weeks
important.
behind or
It's
just
not
2 days
instant.
behind?
It's not the case. Bro, you have micro
It's still like
fucking
you get something in your plant and immediately in seconds, minutes.
Okay,
instantaneous.
can we agree? Can we
You see a
agree that?
thing.
Can we agree for organic that we don't give the plant just one thing? We give it a multiple things. There's
Right.
a base. There's a base that breaks down and it takes a little bit longer for it to absorb. There's other
Right.
things that happen that are faster.
There's a
You know
whole
what I mean?
bunch of shit that it's absorbing, like
So like it depends on what you get.
instantly.
I give it stash blend as well. I give it rice water. That stuff will be a little bit more easier for the plant to
Right, it's
absorb
more
and be
readily
readily
available.
available for it.
It isn't
That's why I added in.
instantly
That's why I
available,
water
but
it.
it's more readily available.
So when the plant needs it, that means the plant can take it. If the plant needed it right there, and then the plant can take it right there, and then right that's readily available, aka chelated nutrients. Oh no, I don't want to sub up. Fuck that. Unsubscribe.
Right, but it's not. But the 444, the 444 that I put in there is not going to be readily available like the stash blend.
Right,
Or
more granulated,
like the rest. That's
more
the, you know what I mean?
granulated,
That's what I mean.
instantly available or
But I'm
readily
just talking about
available.
our
It
base.
takes
Your
time.
base. Just your
Right,
base.
right. It
Just
takes
using
time
your
for that to
base.
break down. Yeah,
Just your base. I'm not talking about any additives, any micros. You know, I'm just talking about just your base. And I'm talking about as an organic using 444. That if I just put my 444 in there when I see yellowing and I'm still in
yeah.
veg,
That's not gonna
that
just
it's gonna, I'm too
instantly
late.
take care of
It's
nothing.
gonna take a couple. It's gonna take a little bit for that to actually
Yeah,
start to do what it need to
of
do
course,
to correct the yellowing. That's
of
all I was
course.
just trying to say. That we're late at that point, so we're playing catch up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in order,
Why are you playing catch up?
so what I'm saying is that now
Okay,
you
Born.
have
I
to
take your
say
word for
a
it,
little
Born.
a week and a half prior, you need to start feeding. So say if it's you feed every 4 weeks, so when you fed at, say you fed and then 3 weeks later, that's when you really need to start feeding. 3 weeks later, because it's going to take a little bit for that to break down. Now, unless you're using other things, which most people are, but I wanted to use the variable of just our base. That's all I'm saying, so people can understand. Not everybody has the additives to go with their bases. You know what I'm saying? Some people.
So why the fuck are you growing? If I don't have all the stuff to make my grow work, why the fuck am I trying to do that? Or I'm trying to grow that way. I'm just saying. Like, what the fuck are you?
Just have their bases. You know what I mean? And that's why I want to get that information too. I'm not saying sauce is wrong. I'm not saying anybody's wrong. I'm saying, but there is a certain way that you really got to go about it when you're just using your base and no additives, no secret rice water, no juice water, no worm casting.
That's
juice
all
mix,
what he
no
uses.
stash blend, none of that shit. I'm just saying, just with your base, bro.
Dumb it in a
Right,
box.
and organic, there's certain things that are easier or quicker to be broken down than others, but
Right.
it all needs to be broken down regardless.
Right.
Honestly goes back to my first statement when my worm G came up, is that you can literally
Secret
take
rice
fucking
water.
shells, all type of organic
That's what's
material,
up.
put it in your soil,
Eggshells,
mix it in, and
become
just let
successful.
that be the
onion
reason.
shells,
You know,
all kind of
crab
stuff.
shells. I've seen crab shells broken down.
But
in
but
one
but
piece.
but, but
Hey, wait. Fancy shit, rice water, right? If you believe not anything these guys say, I got some fucking shark semen I can sell you. It'll give you 30% boost in flour. Yeah? It's nothing but P's and K's. That's all it is. It's just P's and K's out there, boy.
okay, Sauce, you just can't say that though, bro. You got to put in the variable that some of these things can make your water hotter than other, or make your soil hotter than other.
Not a crab shell, dog. A crab. Maybe if you put a grain.
So you're telling me a crab shell that has been soaking in salt water is not going to make your soil or anything that you mix in.
Are you fucking? Y'all ready for this? The shit that been soaking in salt water is not gonna make your soil acidic. That's what he's gonna say. You know they got crab meal, right? Y'all niggas talking about taking some crabs that y'all just ate last week with all this other seasoning and then smashing it up into small pieces and then putting it in your top dressing in your soil. You know that shit don't take 2 weeks to break down. That shit takes like 2 months, 2 years. Eggs take fucking forever to break down. You think you're just gonna put some eggs in your fucking soil? But we're not gonna talk about that. You know, so they know shit. You heard me? They got it.
When you eat the damn crab, the damn shit is the shell is salty when you sucking out of it.
A1.
I'm just saying it's going to have.
So when you take your fresh seedling, bro, and you put it in that type of soil, bro, you tend to have to do less, bro. You have solid organic matter that is going to break down over time.
We're not talking about solid organic matter. We're talking about crab shells being too hot to just put into your soil. That it needs to be broken down a little bit more and equaled out with other things.
Bro, go get you some tiger shrimp. Keep all the shells. Put them in your soil. Don't change that shit. and
I'm
watch
talking
out.
about shrimp. We said crab. I
Mm,
said that crab shells
relative.
got a lot of salt in it. So when
Yeah.
you break it down and you let it soak, that it's going to be a little bit acidic because of the salt.
I don't think so.
That's all I'm saying. That you just can't do that. You got to give them the extra to do. You got to
Yeah,
give them the extra shit.
usually like if they're making like crab meal, they rinsing out the shell and boiling out all
Right.
the salt.
Boiling it, doing different things. You can't just say do this.
Boiling, boy, I would love to be in boiling crab meal. I mean, boiling crushed up crabs, boiling his eggshell water. You know what I'm saying? Like they have bottled nutrients for this stuff or stuff like that for this, and it's cheap. They got organic stuff that's real cheap. But you want to make 1,000 boiled eggs and then turn some fucking lactic boil. You want to make some rice. You want to boil all the rice in your house. You know what I'm saying? And it adds some milk. I mean, just to feed you. I want to know how much rice are you cooking up at a time for you to have all that, and how much eggs are you cooking at one time, just so you can feed your plants every grow. If you're doing it that way, I'm just saying.
And that's what I mean when I was talking about earlier about making videos, not putting all the proper information out there. You know what I mean? If you go out there and say, hey, you just put some crab shells into your shit, do this, blah, blah, blah. You don't say, hey, you got to do this, and do this to the crab shells, or it's going to be like this. Then you just set somebody else on the road to destruction.
Sorry, I apologize.
Oh yeah, they need to get them likes up.
You know what I mean, bro.
That was
Come on
the
now.
Y'all
details, man.
niggas gonna have me. Hey, I'm gonna throw a piece of seasoned chicken and shit with the oils and everything on that motherfucking my soil. Fucking with y'all, nigga. And then I'm gonna be like, hi, niggas. All right, the motherfucker got salt, everything. No, fucking with you, but and I just think that organic
It is
matter,
too much
man.
work for
Once you
somebody.
got to understand,
That's
there's always
the whole
new
thing.
growers listening, man. So even if it ain't what you would do, it still got to be explained correctly so that
I'm
people
sorry,
understand
bro.
that don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But these are
Motherfuckers
new
that's
growers
just
trying to
popping
teach
up that
you.
probably would think that's what you're talking about because they don't know better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's your job to be a better teacher, so you know what I'm saying?
I'd be surprised though. But yeah, man.
Even though I know you're not trying to be a teacher, you just talking your shit, but you understand motherfuckers is always listening, so.
And you know me, Saul, so I'm gonna always have a conversation with you. You always be the adverse, and you always come at a different angle, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that you come from a different aspect, and you come from a different point of view. You know what I mean? So I respect that 100, and so I like to have these conversations with you. Sometimes your ass be too stuck into that angle. I be like, bro, do you see anything?
Bro,
I'm not asking you to like say take my point of view. I'm just asking you to understand and see, like, okay, I can see how you see it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
correct. You're correct,
And
though.
that's just it. Because I can understand how you see it.
I'm gonna try it, bro. I'm gonna definitely try it, bro.
But it's just conversation, though, bro. And that's what's good about it, is that we can have this conversation and we can disagree and come from different point of views, but still have a great conversation. You know?
No, I don't hate you, bro.
I would say synthetics takes about 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So what about water, bro? How long does water take?
What do you
How
mean?
long is this regular? What type of water? RO water, rainwater, sink water,
This is
Tap
the
water, what type of water we talking about?
to be effective?
You want an honest answer? An honest answer, it's going to depend on the pH of that water.
That's what I'm saying. What type of water we talking about?
So we
Sink
got
water and
perfect
tap
pH.
water is going to be a little bit different.
You got plants
You know what I
that's
mean?
deprived. So you got plants that's deprived, perfect pH. How long does it take for that water to be effective in the right environment?
Okay, but what do you mean effective? How is water? It's got
Oh shit.
okay.
Is it not
Give
instantaneous?
me say that what you said again, because you said it has a deficiency.
No.
And how long is the water going to take to do what?
Forget what I was talking about, man. Water does.
How long does it take the water? How long does it take for that plant to absorb the water?
Yeah, he's saying that what absorb what minerals in the water itself, hydration. What are you talking about exactly?
Yeah, It could be chlorinized. It could be all kind of shit. But
Here we go.
it does take time. But the simplicity.
But I don't
of it-
understand your question, because if I was to answer your specific question, it's a whole range of things that could happen. It could be the answer.
It needs water, bro. How long does it take for that water to be effective?
But you saying like, what is it? pH water? Is it 6.5?
Exactly.
You know, is it
So
just
let's go
tap
for-
water that's probably
let's go for it.
7.5,
Let's
8.0,
go for perfect. Let's go for perfect water, bro. In a perfect time.
6.5, 6.0?
Water,
What?
the perfect.
I mean,
They don't know what they're talking
RO
about.
water?
What you
What?
think?
What are we talking about?
What you think? Whatever's perfect, bro. Tell
Because
me how long.
I ain't gonna be able to tell you exactly how long it's gonna take that water
I
to
can't.
be soaked up, but it's gonna be pretty quick.
It's gonna be pretty quick. I can't tell you either. It's gonna be pretty quick. That's
But I hope you ain't trying to tell me that because this water gonna be soaked up pretty quick, that the nutrient from my 444 is gonna soak up just as fast as that water. Because that ain't it.
How soluble it is, bro.
I knew that's where he was getting at. I knew that's what you was getting at, Sauce. I knew that's what you was trying to. Mm-mm.
That's amazing.
Nah, you can't tell
He
me
loves that word
that
variable.
because water is going to be absorbed that fast, that the nutrients that I put into that same water of my 444, it's going to take some time for that water to make that soluble in order for the plant to be able to uptake. It's not going to be instantaneously. It's not. It's
So you're
grain.
talking-
It's like sand.
I get
You
it.
know what I'm saying? So it's going to have to break down
Exactly.
into that water and be able to be in a form to be absorbed. So no, it's not going to be instantaneously, bro.
Yes, sir.
Not at
So I
all.
guess we're
Some things
arguing
are,
here.
but not my
We're
444.
communicating-
There may be a
we're
few things in that
communicating here
444, but
a whole
not the
different-
main ingredients, not the nitrogen.
We're communicating
That's what I'm
something.
saying, man. If you're talking about the hydration is instantaneous, but not the
Yeah.
breaking down of the minerals
Right.
in the water.
Right. Because we know that if your plant is got these tipped over leaves and you water it within the next 5 to 10 minutes, that thing is whoop, poking right back up. Now, if your plant is yellowing and losing some color and you feed it some Gaia Green 444 in 5 to 10 minutes, it's not gonna recorrect its color. It's gonna take days, it's gonna take time, it's gonna take the new growth to come and show better versus the growth that's already there. So if that's what we're trying to say, we way too far, we way apart from that analogy that what you're trying to prove as far as things being available readily and immediately for the plant to knock out what the deficiency is.
I ain't gonna say.
I just want to make sure
I do feel like within a certain amount of time, depending on where you're at in that phase of deficiency, it ain't gonna
But
take.
Sauce, but you do realize when I say 2 weeks, I'm not saying that's actually what it takes. I'm just saying, let's say that it does take 2 weeks. I'm not saying that it actually does. I was just using that as an analogy, bro. That's it. It could be sooner. It could be a week and a half. It could be a week. It could be 9 days, 8 days, 7 days,
4 days,
13 days. But it ain't gonna be no 3, 2. It ain't gonna be 5. You know what I mean? It's gonna be more into that.
Bro, every time I've had a deficiency.
But what are you using? What are you using?
Microsoluble.
What are you using?
Bro.
Are you using Gaia Green? What are you using? Are you using, what are you? I'm using Gaia Green 284-444 bone meal. My worm.
No, they
worm
don't.
castings.
They don't
I'm
know what that
using,
is.
Rice
I
hull.
watched you type that
I'm
in.
using compost. So those are all the things that I'm using into my mix. So
Right now-
you got to understand that.
Right now, bro, I will take a.
Okay, so
I
you
can
are
probably-
using
this right here,
stuff that is
bro,
readily available.
I could use this as readily available, bro.
But it's readily available.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be readily available. Not everything is readily available. So if my 444, my 444 Gaia Green is not readily available as soon as I put it in to mix it in. It's not. And then when I mix it in, I water it. It's not readily available for my plant to soak up right away. It's not. It's not.
I thought I had some stuff to show you, but I had some granular that takes like 3 months to break down. So I completely understand. We're talking about the verses of our grows. I use something that's something more instantaneous. you use something that's like a mix into your
Right, but
soil.
I agree that there's stuff that you can use that is instantaneous, that is organic, that you can use in your grow. Yeah, I do believe that. But I'm just saying for the method that I was using, that 2 weeks it takes for the nutrients to be absorbed, and we're using that as the parameters, and I see yellowing, and then I feed that I'm too late on my feeding because I'm already seeing yellowing, and it's going to take 2 weeks. So that's all the analogy that I was trying to say. That is where we have to start using our nutrients a little bit sooner than what we really expect, because if our nutrients takes 4 weeks to be completely absorbed, now it takes 2 weeks for it to be broken down. So now we're talking about 6 weeks, right? We're talking about 6 weeks. 7 weeks I put up. See, y'all see that? Those y'all put 7, I said 6. Y'all weren't paying attention. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Dumb.
You would then want to feed you would want to feed about week 3 after it took 2, because it's going to take 2 weeks for it to break down, or however many days or weeks, but it's going to take a little bit of time. So you want to be proactive, and you want to be able to feed a little bit sooner before it shows the deficiency. And that's my whole point. You don't want to wait till you see a deficiency to feed. You want to stay on somewhat of a schedule and then feed it, regardless if you're seeing the deficiencies or not. Because to see a deficiency, meaning I believe it's too late. Not too late to say, but I mean, like, as a grower, like, you shouldn't wait to see deficiencies to make a move. You should already be proactive. You should already be a step ahead of the yellowing. Now, I do agree that when you have a plant, and I was looking at Uncle Lad's video today too as well. Shout out to Uncle Lad OD. I don't believe that he had a deficiency with the yellowing at the 1 or 2 yellowing leaves that he had at the bottom of his plant. I believe that was just an old goddamn leaf. You know what I'm saying? With them big ass girls he got. You know what I mean? So no, I don't think that he's in a position where he has a deficiency, and that was just an old leaf that it was just, it's time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. So I want to differentiate that. You know what I'm saying? Versus seeing a yellowing plant in deficiency versus just seeing a plant that is got older leaves on it that is not deficient, but is getting close to that time to feed. Like, he's getting ready to feed. You know what I'm saying? And it comes full circle with the point that I was trying to make, that just be a little bit more proactive when you're feeding. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeding organics and it's not readily available, depending on your mix and what you do for your whole feed, because I don't just feed 444. I feed 284, 444, bone meal, and a few array of things. So 3.0 build a soil complex. So yeah, it depends on what you are feeding for your regimen. You know what I'm saying? But if it does take some time, just feed a little bit earlier, guys, so you don't have to run into these problems like that. And that's all I'm saying.
Your point,
I mean,
I get your point. And I guess one of the things like me, I guess the only way to correct the problem is to not have it. Right? If you happen to be, and you're going through that type of feeds, you're gonna have to, stay advanced. So you make sure it has it.
Right.
Specific.
But I believe, as like you as a grower, I believe that you're a seasoned grower to know what you're planning and what you're going to do. There's people that are on the whim, just figuring it out and learning as they go. And this is for somebody if they're just getting going and they see a deficiency. Check and see when you're supposed to feed. If you're using organic, if you're using synthetics, if you're syngetics, if you're living soil, whatever it is that you're using, make sure that your feeding regimen is on point. And you don't wait till you see deficiency. Don't wait till it's like, oh, I got to do something. And I tend to do that too as well, because like the ones that in the solo cups, and I've been letting my phone charge, so I'm gonna get ready to show everybody. But letting things go a little bit longer than what they're supposed to. If you're doing a pheno hunt and you're trying to find different things, you're trying to, pull a unicorn out. That's different than your main bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to. You want to get. You don't want to. You don't want to chance it. I'm gonna see if I can let this one dry back so far so much that let's see if right before it dies. No. You don't want to test your plants that you want to test. your
Oh,
plants.
God.
If you have newbies, don't test the shit that you are going to. If you're looking, that's the stuff you're looking for to be smoking and consuming.
This
Don't
is
chance
crazy.
it. Just grow it like you're supposed to get that flower, and then once you got enough flower, you can go experiment and try new things.
This
But
is crazy.
the worst thing that ever can happen is that you
Like,
do this amazing harvest
cut
and
up.
you get to this last part of it and you fuck it all up because it's too moist. You cut it down too early or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Outdoors,
Take your time, make sure it's right.
outdoors is the one way to really become thoroughly knowledgeable about this shit.
I
Because
don't
you
think
know,
so. Hell no, you can't say that.
yeah,
That's such a closed mind statement to say that
no,
outdoors
it
is the only way to learn. That's
it's
ridiculous,
the
bro. How
best
can you say
way,
that?
bro. It is the best
No,
way.
that's
bro.
ridiculous.
Yes,
How can you say that's the
it
best way to learn?
is.
What makes outdoors learning
Because it's a
than indoors
natural
growing?
element. It's a natural element. It's the predisposal, bro. You got,
What makes it better?
bro,
Preference,
because you're
personal
facing,
preference.
so
Only
many
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. It's a personal
elements,
preference.
bro. So many
Personal
elements,
preference,
bro.
bro.
Well, you
So
can
why would they go with
already.
the indoor flower as the better flower? If that was the case, they would do. Everybody would be outdoors.
If you're doing indoor, bro,
Y'all
I
see
don't want
this
to hear
shit?
about gripes. I don't want to
What
hear
what
caterpillars,
major
like,
dispo or major cannabis cultivator is solely outdoors? Now we can say there's a select few in Cali, Northern Cali, that area over there, because we know
Now
what that
listen to
Emerald
this.
Triangle is like that. But you cannot say that outdoor growing is the best way to learn. That is such an egotistical statement for you to say.
Really?
because
you know, the only
Think
reason
about
why I
what
say
John
that because,
Dobie
statement for
said.
you to say.
because you learn what you're subjected to at its
It's not the
critical.
best way to learn it though, Sauce. It's not the
Mobile
best.
and
It
immobile,
is,
immobile, right?
bro. It really is.
It's not
Efficiencies.
the best. That's a personal preference, right?
Because for you, I
Can
mean, I'm
you
gonna.
you back it up? Can you back it up with with receipts of how it's better than indoor growing?
Gotta have receipts, guys.
You said it's the best.
Said that it's the
Gotta
best
have
way
the
to learn.
blueprints.
It's the best way to learn. So
Yeah.
how if it's not the best way to grow, how is it the best way to learn?
It's not the
Because
best way
it's
to grow.
almost like, you know,
Because wouldn't you
How-
think the output, the best way to grow would be the best way to learn by getting the best product to put out?
What?
So it would decipher between maybe
what I'm saying
cultivars,
is, as far
strands,
as cannabis
area.
plant-
What the
place
fuck
like
is
that?
he saying?
as far as the cannabis plant goes, and many other variations and species of vegetation, your best bet is to
Where does
learn
tobacco grow at? Where does people grow the
Out-
tobacco at?
outside.
Like what areas in the country that people grow tobacco?
It used to grow in my backyard, bro. Like it's
Well,
hella easy,
I'm asking the question. I don't know where tobacco
I know
companies
either.
like,
Don't
you know what I
either.
mean?
100%.
So you're telling me, so that's like saying that growing tobacco in the Midwest is the best way to grow tobacco versus growing on the East Coast or West Coast, or what
Saul's got his cup. What?
or saying that chickens are better
Why
in
he
the
keep
in the
leaning
southern
back and
states
forth?
versus
Why he rocking like
the
a
western or
crackhead?
East Coast states.
But
You
you're
know what
doing
I'm
it
saying?
outdoors.
You just can't say that
You're doing it
something
outdoors.
is the best way to do something, and you're gonna get the
One-
best knowledge out of that
Everyone,
by doing it out here.
Trust me, on life, bro. Outdoors
But
is
that's-
the best way.
But that is just a
To
personal.
learn.
That's a personal statement. That's not
It's-
fact.
no,
You know what
it's
I'm
the
saying? Like
reality.
I'm not saying that you don't learn a lot. I'm not saying that anything like that. But I'm just saying like there's no way in hell that you can convince me ever that growing outdoors is the best way to learn how to grow cannabis. You
Yes,
cannot convince me of that. No way.
That's all I'm saying.
And I don't believe you can convince. I don't believe you can convince 5 out of 10 people that.
You can't convince
Just
5
look
out
at
of
it like
10
this.
people that.
Because you'll get the outdoor growers saying that, oh, it's more difficult to grow indoors than it is outdoors. And then you'll get the outdoor or the indoor growers saying it's more difficult to grow outdoors than it is indoors.
And it's not so much about the outcome of the end results, but it's the subjectivity that you gain knowledge from.
So is that personal or is that fact?
It's factual.
So how?
Because, dude, we have electronics.
What
we have
facts prove? What facts prove this? Sauce?
The process of what thousands and thousands.
Give me a constitution that proves this, that says this, because it's got to be written somewhere for you to be saying that it's the best this way and only this way.
This nigga that said, "Give me the Constitution." Yeah, they say, "Give me the paperwork or show me some receipt." Yeah, nigga said, "Give me the Constitution." I plead the fifth.
Bro, because it's just the
You
nature.
got to show me something. You might be on some
nature,
new
bro.
age
It's just the
information
nature.
that I don't know, Sauce. But to me, you just talking out your ass right now.
It's the
And I
nature-
love you, but you still talking out your ass right now.
It's the nature of the
For real.
planet, bro. It's just the nature of the planet, bro.
I mean, I didn't grow up playing outdoors. I didn't grow up playing indoors, and I can't tell you that one or the other was the best way for me to learn for whatever. But
What's up, being grower?
What up, bro?
What's good?
Shit. Just listening to you
What?
guys so I can have this whole discussion about growing cannabis.
Yeah. Is this who I think it is?
Might be.
All right, never mind. I know who this is. What's good with you, Brad? Yeah. Damn, bro. All right, never mind. This
I
way.
can tell you that outdoors was the best way for me to learn how to grow outdoors, and indoors was the best way for me to grow how indoors, but not that indoors was the best way to grow generally indoor or outdoor. No, hell no.
How you been,
Hell no,
bro? Fuck all this. Hold up.
I've been all right, man. You know, I'm just listening to this conversation about there's more than one way to skin a cat, bro. And yeah, you know how it is.
I mean, there's I can't. They leave me speechless sometimes. Like I have to sit back and just let them run their mouth and then dig their own hole.
You have to, because I mean, I've been growing fucking long time, bro, and
I already know.
I used mostly everything, and I can tell you right now, I mean, yes, things take time to break down. If you're doing organic type of shit, you can make things readily available. You can make fucking things, you know, straight just mixed with fucking RO water. You can make shit like you know, that Athena, fucking suspended in water, you know, by using fucking, you know, like a magnetic stirrer. I mean, dude, there's so many different fucking ways to do things. But like the egg thing you guys were talking about earlier, bro, you know how many fucking eggs it would take, right? To like grind up and then fucking fry. You have to like fry them, not in oil and shit, like in a pan. And
Yeah,
like
you put them in the pan, you put them in the oven.
Yeah, you know, like actually get all the membrane off of them, and that way the calcium will be somewhat readily available. Because if not, that shit's taking like fucking years to break down, bro.
Exactly. That's what I say. So some things that they think that it's organic. That, oh no, the worms and this is gonna take care. Sometimes some of that shit, it doesn't break down right away. It'll take months to years. Like it's just like it was just stated.
I mean, dude, bro, fucking worms can eat cardboard that has glue in it. Okay. It's not gonna like they're gonna shit it out and then still has to fucking process all the other different things.
Yeah, it has to process everything else.
Yeah. I mean, hey, and I'm not saying anybody's wrong or whatever else. There's just a right and a wrong way to do things. And if you're on a time crunch and you're trying to make some fucking, you know, and you're trying to have some good harvest and fucking some, you know, some good medicine on a regular basis, you got to make sure you fucking know what you're doing.
Exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. Chewy, get your ass over here. My dog was about to take off on me.
Hey, bro, I can't wait till we get a podcast going, bro, because you gonna be that motherfucker that's always on a different side of the fence. I don't care
That's not the whole. That's not a good idea. I mean, like, you don't always want a yes man, but this guy, you want this guy on the podcast? What are we having now? If I'm going live, this is considered a podcast, right?
Yeah.
However you want to say it, I'm going live. I'm streaming something, and we're talking
It's-
about it.
Actually, it's more of a hoodcast, bro. You know,
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't got a whole bunch of people around sitting around where we can have this type of banter or going back and forth with the conversation or whatever the subject is at hand.
right?
But this right here, this is like a fire. I mean, this is a dumpster fire in the making. If not, it's already in the making. I just got to go buy some race fuel to dump on top of it.
Yeah, a little bit of race fuel, fucking maybe like just kind of drip it along, and then
Yeah.
just stand back and let it fucking. There you go.
Care how crazy or wild it is, you always gonna be there.
You know, I fuck with y'all tough, bro. I'm a tough man shit, grown man, and I
All
teach y'all
day.
this. So
You know it
something.
all day.
We'll get you paid for Wormhole Johnson.
I fucks
You know
with
what
you,
it
Sauce.
is.
You know what I mean?
You know what Wormhole said? Wormhole Johnson said that you blocked him by mistake. You thought he was somebody else who had came over and tried to porn ball that time.
Who? Me?
Yeah,
I blocked him?
yeah. He said you blocked him by mistake.
Okay, I'll go check right now. And I'll make sure I get you off if I did that. I'm sorry if I did.
Bro, this is really a
Yeah,
jump
man,
up
I
party.
think only thing
Who got
I can
blocked?
say, man, simplicity.
Nah,
you know,
the worm
doesn't
guy.
have to be
You haven't
Oh.
seen the worm guy yet?
Nah, bro. I've been staying off of fucking YouTube for a long time, bro.
This is the worm guy who this nigga was sucking his dick. Here you go. This guy's the worm guy.
Get enough night you're gonna get through the bed.
Sorry, what was that question?
man, I understand.
Hold on.
But
So I basically just feed them weed leaves. All the
put them on a big. I couldn't keep up with it, and I saw the babies, and it is crazy to see. They first look like little maggots almost. You know what I'm saying? But then they're a lot
Yeah.
skinnier.
They're larvae.
There's a piece of corn.
Bunch of
Yeah.
them, dude, it's-
This
Yo,
is like a piece of corn from a couple
Do you see?
piece of board.
weeks ago.
He has
They just, like, rip it up.
he has thousands and thousands of worms.
that is
Yeah, they
crazy.
fucked this shit up, man. So
And then he has
that's
the
one of my
leaves.
bins. Sorry, my basement's a bit of a mess, but I got a giant. That's one of my bins. Sorry, my basement's a bit of a mess, but I got a giant bin over here. This one's like big enough for a human body.
Now you
Oh,
see,
That sounds fucking. That's a terrible example, bro. Don't. fucking- Goddamn.
The whole point. You don't want to wait till you see a deficiency to feed.
oh wait, do y'all want to see his plants? Hold on, I got you. Let's get this man's plants. I gotta do him justice.
Are they good? Or are they like?
We're gonna see.
No, I mean, from what you're showing, just little clips right there, it looks like what the fuck.
They outdoors and
See,
big
Put them on
ass
the big,
beds.
back on the big screen and see.
You're dark.
Oh,
bro.
sorry. Okay, hold on. Let me get a better light.
If your 10 is off, bro, no need to show it.
It's not working at all.
Yeah.
It's dark.
I was going to
Yeah,
show
it's
you
dark
guys
out.
the. Can you see this?
Unless you have a
There you
night.
go. Yeah,
How about
that? Yeah, we can see that.
Okay, yeah, we can see that.
Okay, here, check this out. So this is the in-ground wormhole. So this is my worm farm in the cannabis plant.
Wow.
So I just put it
What the? Okay.
straight in the ground.
This nigga is twisting his
I got
roots
too
right
many
now.
questions already, bro. Fuck.
Why is your whole hand in your bottom of your?
Why don't you got a glove on? First of all. Second of all, why are you sticking your fucking and why are you saying there's a worm bin in your fucking cannabis plant? If there's worms in there, there's worms in there. They multiply. That's what they do. A worm bin's a worm bin, and if you know how a worm bin works, they shit and then they fucking go down the bottom, and then you use the excrement from the fucking worms to make teas and different things. That's how you get this. You know what I mean? Like
Make readily
worms
available.
aerate and do all types of different shit, but like, yo, you can feed McDonald's to fucking worms. You think that's gonna be good for your plant?
Yeah,
Right.
so it's all about what you feed the plant.
Right.
So let's check them
I mean,
out.
feed the worm. Sorry.
So I feed them weed leaves. and
Chlorophyll.
trying to see if we can find any worms in here. Yeah, they're all up in here. So I basically just feed them weed leaves. All the lollipopping goes into this.
Okay.
So it's like it's a cannibalism.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's not cannibalism because worms predominantly like to fucking have like broken down fucking matter, like decaying matter. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
fucking shit that fell off of the tree fucking like last
Yeah,
year.
like leaf mold, leaf and shit like that. Like
Yeah, like
dead foliage.
forest material, shit like they can actually digest. You
Fruits,
think they want
fruits and
fucking brand new
vegetables
shit?
and shit.
They're not home worms, bro. They ain't fucking eating tomato plants. You know what I mean?
A little
Yeah.
The worms have access outside of that hole or no?
They got holes. They basically all these little plastic bins are perforated with holes, so they come and go. They go around the whole bin, but I only feed them in that
Yeah.
bin.
Right.
Okay.
Worms. Well, worms. What I know about worms, when to feed them to Ron Diesel, because Ron Diesel had.
He never successfully had worms. Okay, I'll let you know that right now. But he tried to tell you how he learned how to feed worms. Okay.
The worms are.
So this guy never had worms, but
Yeah, the one that's talking. Yeah, the big four-headed one. The one that
Okay.
got a lot on his mind.
Yeah, I like that. That's
When you
good.
feed the worm, you gonna kind of put them in put the food in one direction so they can
No, you don't.
migrate area, and then you're gonna harvest the other area where they left from. You know,
Yeah.
and they all will migrate where that food is at and eat that food right there.
But you want them.
Yeah, basically that. If you're trying to get rid of
And
them, yeah.
Nah, man. So if you're trying to like, basically, you're supposed to fucking like level shit out, like have your worms want to dive down and stuff like that. That way, the excrement that they're shitting out goes to the bottom, right? But but you're feeding them different types of shit, and like almost like a lasagna, like you know what I mean? Because they're eating all that shit. They're staying moist. They're fucking aerating your shit, and then they're diving down. They don't fucking just they come up to the top when it's like wet out and shit. You know what I mean?
Extra moist,
Yeah, exactly. Like
fully saturated. They come up for air really sometimes.
on your
Yeah.
type of business.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's absolutely right, man. You got it. So you just kind of like have to figure it out. But it's a really fun hobby, man. If you grow weed, worming is like growing weed is a gateway drug for having worms, I tell you what.
No, it's not. No, the fuck it ain't.
Listen,
I've been
I like
growing
worm
weed.
bins. I like worm bins. Okay, worm bins can be used, like, but that's a worm bin. You're feeding your worms. You're not putting in a weed plant. You can have them like red wigglers. You can help your aeration, but realistically, it's like you're better off just having a fucking worm bin, right? Unless it's like a giant ass pot that's outside, like 1,000 gallon, where it has plenty of shit and all the leaves are falling off and decaying matter and whatever else. But a worm bin is meant to do one of two things. It's definitely gonna fucking sit there. How you doing? Fucking cop. Fuck you, bro. Oh, don't turn around, bitch. Don't even do it now, fucker. Anyways, yeah. So like a worm bin, like right, they're gonna like whatever you're feeding them, they're shitting, and then it goes down, right, and then you can fucking collect all that stuff. You can make teas out of it. You can make all types of shit. But it all depends on what you're feeding them. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, you know what I mean?
Facts. Hold on, let me play this.
But yeah, man, I got lots of little plants. This is a little compost monster that sprouted up that like came straight out of my compost pile. I just was throwing weed out in the compost bin, and these beautiful ladies popped up. So, my whole backyard is a bit of a wonderland.
So, yeah, I was
I'll
watching
head
your
back
compost
inside,
video
bud.
the other day. I was watching your compost video where you were, I think you're churning it. And it was all like hot. It was real hot. So it's really, it's really dope because I have a compost trash can outside, but I'm actually ordering that Vivels.
The one that you spin, the one you spin and shit.
Yep.
Or saying that, bro, hey, if I go and I learn a lot. I do 100% do believe that. So, hey, JD, I'm gonna pop up on my phone real quick.
Oh,
So
you want to
everybody
show
can
you his 10? Yes.
Yeah,
I want you to see.
Yeah, I want to see a 10. I want to see a 10. I'm
Yeah,
all
first.
I'm all for organics and shit like that, but
Go
I'm a
up to his
fucking
head
I am a tent grower, so
here.
This the strip club plant. Okay. Story behind this is the plant came from the strip club.
We got this
what the fuck?
Bayou Diesel
What?
right here.
All right.
Like I said, you
Pause,
guys know how.
guys. What a strip club plant? What the fuck?
All right. So the story is his homeboy works at a strip club.
Okay.
Guy came in, tried to get in the club with the plant. They told him no, so they held it up front. The guy got drunk, got a lap dance, got drunk or whatever, left the plant, and his homeboy at the strip club called him to
Bro, I
they
got
told him
questions.
he got a plant for him.
I got plenty of questions now. First of all, why the fuck you showing at a strip club? You that drunk? You what do you have, like a pet weed plant? The fuck are you doing?
Walking around with a plant.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, you didn't just come from fucking. And if you did, what the fuck are you doing?
Yo,
Orders
this
of
is
operation is not okay, bro. What the fuck? Like,
y'all
what are you
see this shit.
flexing? Shit.
Yo, this is I hate this part.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
ready? Your leaves is not supposed to face the ground. That plant been like that for
I got this girl, my partner who works at the strip club. Somebody came in with this girl and never came and picked it up from the front desk or from the front and
I've
left
never
it.
heard about that shit.
Yeah, so it's right here right now doing its
got a
thing.
24-hour life cycle.
Yep, 24-hour light cycle right now. And we can see that it's kind of doing this thing. It's gonna go through a little bit of a I guess it's going through a little bit of a shock. We'll see, but
Yeah,
yeah,
you
A
said
little bit of a shock.
the 5
You
bars
know,
of the
what kind of plant is it? Like what strain?
fuck.
Like a throwaway strain, because that thing ain't doing shit. I mean, the dude showed up at a fucking strip club with a fucking weed plant.
I want
If
to
you
see
had
what he
any
said.
idea of growing, you definitely wouldn't show up at a fucking strip club with a weed
in
plant.
here we got this Bayou Diesel right here.
Bayou Diesel. That's what it is.
All right, so it's a fucking
Light cycle right now.
Louisiana
And we
diesel.
can see
The Louisiana Diesel. Didn't quarantine it. Yep.
this is going through a little bit of a shock.
A little bit of.
We'll
Okay.
see, but
It's
yeah,
been looking like that since it was. It came to him in another pot that looking like that.
like let me show you. It was equivalent to the size of this, but shorter and a little bit wider. I'll show y'all when I go into the into the studio. But yeah, so I don't know exactly how old she is. You know what I mean? It didn't tell me on the barcode or anything. I just know it's a Bayou Diesel and it's a clone. That's been topped right there. I transplanted it. I believe it was Sunday.
Bro, I just think it's fucking crazy that this homeboy showed up with a fucking
1 gallon.
basically like trying to act like he's Flavor Flav with a big ass clock on him, but with a weed plant and this fucking. Well, who does that?
Bro, that shit sound like a seed out of How High.
Well, yo, that's not even. I mean, shit. How I wouldn't even fucking do something dumb as that. What the fuck?
I got to look at my calendar.
Right?
Look at. So I actually got the house is here. Light right here that
Ooh.
I get the bed blow given away with the package for
He's giving y'all this Chinese shit. Blurple.
Hey, if it's Vipod Spectra, all right. If it's something else, all right.
starter kit.
You know it ain't
Here,
Vipod.
so I'm gonna add this light into it, but I'm gonna showcase with this light here for the kit. You know what I'm saying? For this is a 2.5 that we no longer use. I use this small little light.
I can't deal with that shit.
Yo, this shit reminds me of like 20 years ago, bro, when they first started coming out.
Y'all know I've been having.
Hey, you remember weed? You want to see the weed? This is his harvest.
I'm looking at it. What the? I mean,
Because we've been having a monsoon season, and I've been having a lot of moisture in this past couple of weeks. So,
A lot of humidity, not a lot of moisture.
It's still all over the stems and shit. It ain't hanging.
Look how you finger fucking this
What I
shit.
do with it. I don't know what I did with it, but I came in here today.
You can't lay it down like that, dog. Oh.
Let them have it. Let them have it.
The last week and a half, 2 weeks, it's been, almost close to 70% humidity in here, and I was getting ready to
Oh boy.
purchase a dehumidifier. But you can see right here, my humidifier says it's 58% humidity in here. This is the main one that I use right here.
It's 82 degrees. 82 degrees.
Right off.
No, it's 58. It's backwards in his house.
Oh, all right.
Like, look
Yeah.
at
All right. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
not bad. But that's not relative. That's just in that one area. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I did some more rice water because we use rice. But this is something that I use, and it works really good. I got a couple bottles of it. This is my
You water
juice
for that?
mix right here. So I use that right there, but sparingly, about a half a cup per 2 gallons of water.
I don't know.
Half a cup per 2 gallons of water. But you can see all this stuff down there. I see all of that. So all of that is the good stuff. JD, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Thank you.
What is that?
What? That nigga's DJing.
He's like,
hear me?
I hear you. I'm just trying to figure out where the echo.
Yeah, every day one. I think he might have muted his phone.
I just seen
this shit jumped to my fucking. I knew I couldn't hear people. I couldn't hear JD. Everything was silent. I'm just talking. And y'all couldn't even hear me, huh?
No, we
We
can hear you
every now and then.
pouring white rice water and stuff.
Fermented fruit juice. Yum.
Yeah, because it went to my sound card.
FPJ.
Anyways, what I was saying was that
Yeah.
I just redid this, and I put some more rice water in here yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So this is nice and concentrated. So I use about half a cup of rice water per 2 gallons of water as well. But,
All right. So
yeah,
what
we doing
does
good
he
shit right
use?
now.
Lactobacillus, which is
How has it been? But
That's what he said.
still
He's
got some cleaning up to
feeding it
do
right
in
into
here.
the soil dredge.
First, we'll go to this pink clouds right here.
Look, pink clouds, guys. It's Bud Rot.
oh
Bud Rot City. Beautiful plant.
JD, y'all say something. Make sure I can hear y'all still. Okay, I can hear y'all. All right, clear. All right, so this is the pink clouds right here, field number 2. This girl is done. She is 100% done.
That plant is not done.
Not done yet. It's got burnt leaves and it's crawling on the top. So that means it has too much nutrients, not flushing out fast enough.
Look at all of these white pistols.
I'm not here to talk shit. I'm just.
We're just reviewing. Remember, this is just a review.
Okay.
Right? We're just reviewing. All right. I see a lot of one leaf re-veg. But they look like re-veg leaves here, but we're not gonna talk about that. Let's go.
And caking up even more. Now, just in the last.
Yo, look at it. Look at the top of the fucking leaves. It's crawling.
Look at all of this, bro. Yeah, he's been had nitrogen. We don't listen.
Day between last night and today, she has all her orange hairs is really curled in, really tight. Because last night when I was in here, I had a lot of like new ones, like up here, as you can see that they're.
That means it's not finished.
No, that means it's fucking
now
taking.
they're also in
it's
everywhere
trying
else
not to
because
die.
I had them on top of every one of these little things right here. They had a little reaching out.
There's a bud. If he moves this bud, this is full of bud rot right here.
Bursitis, bro.
Yes.
Botrytis is no bueno.
Now they all curled in. I can see some of the amber on some of the buds and stuff. Like I said, I checked this. I might, you know what? I will put a video up tonight. After the live, I will put a video. I took a bunch of trichome shots, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like a few days ago, and then I'm gonna take some more trichome shots tonight.
It's trichomes, not trichrome.
What it looks like, just
okay. We're not triple chrome dipping shit here. Okay, he began. That's like triple chrome, trichrome. That's what he says. He wants to take some trichrome pictures.
I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. a few days ago, and then I'm gonna take some more trichome shots tonight, and I'm gonna show y'all the difference of what it looks like just in a couple of days. So because all
I'm
of
telling you,
these, like I
Tom, like, what
said,
the
most
fuck?
of these in here had a little top
Oh
reaching up.
shit! There's a
Like,
size comparison.
Wow,
Oh, when the bitches dry up, they're gonna be small.
bro, it's the size of his fingernail.
Yo, all right, Nip, bro. Do y'all
like pistols reaching up, a bunch of pistols
Oh,
reaching
bro,
up.
from
Just
far away? If you didn't put his hand there, you'd be like, "Oh, that's probably some." Then you got to remember, he's in a
put a
2.5.
yo, put a small big lighter. It looks a lot bigger.
They will be. What's up, George? Fried chromes. Yeah, I'm like what?
it's at the top like a last ditch effort because I forgot to turn my light down. I had my light up to a max when I was showing, and I never turned it back to 60. So
You don't have to turn down to 60,
if your
bro.
light
It's
is
a
up,
100-watt light.
your plant will reach out thinking that it's trying needs to grow. But you want
What?
to dial back a little bit. You don't need the light as bright, once you're done flowering. You know what I mean? You can
It's only a 100-watt light. It only penetrates probably fucking maybe 10 inches, if that.
Yeah.
do some more growing. And just like I said, now the
That is a beautiful bud. Yep. I wouldn't smoke it.
frost on these plants, they look different because now I can see the actual bud is starting to purple up on the tips in there, and they're not green anymore. So the bud has gotten a little darker.
I don't know who
And I'm
that
good
is,
with
bro.
green
This
weed
is
because I
just
like green
another
weed.
bean
You know what
grower.
I'm saying? I don't know why people be tripping on the green weed. They love green weed.
People
Fire.
are tripping on the green
All right,
weed.
let's
That
go
weed is not green.
into the A1 Farms tent. Yeah, A1 Farms tent. I normally got a community tent.
Would you
And all of
smoke
that.
that
Now I got an
shit?
A1 Farms
I
tent,
wouldn't.
my own tent.
Yeah, let's go.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my own slacks up in here.
I don't know
So
who
I
it
can
is.
put my
Just
stuff
another
up.
bean grower.
But yeah, here we go. We're in the baby tent right here, guys. It's been, let's see, I think Sunday is when I potted them into these 1 gallons.
Bro, the
I
pants don't
watered
even
them
want to
last
stand
night.
up.
Some of these were a little bit light on the edge. On the top right here, you can see,
What the?
it's
Whoa, whoa,
falling
whoa,
over.
whoa,
But
whoa.
on the edge, on the top.
Is that bitch getting held on by this one little strand? You know I'm joking, but where is that bitch held? That bitch is holding on for dear life. Because when he let that bitch go, that bitch just falls over. There's no support. He did not bury that plant deep enough.
Top right here, you can see, and it's falling over. But I'm
It's
gonna leave it
falling
as
over.
is and let it do what it do. It's growing. I want those roots to
You gotta backfill that shit, bro.
deep.
Is that 100 watt doing enough? Do you think that 100 watt is going to do enough, or you plan?
So let me show you. Let me show you. So
Let me show you.
look at these. You see how all of them are erect and standing up really tall? All of them
They're
have
erect.
stretch. If you was watching the live last night, you can see where they were. All of these are stretching up. The reason why they're stretching and getting taller now is because I raised this slide up, right? I had this slide a lot lower, but they were too low for these. So now, yes, I am bringing in the 600 watt light. I'm
Yo,
gonna move this
take your
light
shoes
over.
off before he goes to the tent. So he's
You
in
know
the
what?
tent
I'm
with
not even gonna
socks.
bring the 600 watt light in here. I'm only gonna bring another one of these 100 watt lights. I'm gonna move this light over here, and then I'm gonna bring the other one over here, and it's gonna be a little bit lower to catch all of these babies down here, because I know for a fact that I can control the stretch from right now. In these solo cups and in this veg right here.
Hold on. He said he could control the stretch.
No.
These plants, you did not control the stretch. The node spaces is few in
From right
between
now,
a foot.
in these solo cups and in this veg right
You
here,
see that? You
I
see
can
them?
control it if I
Look
want
at
to
that
stretch
shit.
a lot more. And I'm gonna show y'all. Let me get over here. This is
He just
2
jumped over the
days,
plant.
2 to 3 days after.
Scotch in the tent is crazy.
raising this light up. You know what I'm saying? That these girls are starting to stretch. Like, look at the stretch already. These were short and compact because I had this light
Jim
lower.
Tyler said, "What up?"
But look at this. It's starting to
Jim
stretch.
Tom.
All of them are. Let me show y'all. Remember the ones I had 2 in? Look at this. The ones
Two
I had 2
girls,
in.
one
Look at these
cup.
now. Look at the one right there. This is the other one that was there. Now lean to the side.
What does Flint look like?
Imagine this standing straight up. These girls are growing. You know what I'm saying?
Look-
Really quick
Whoa.
and really fast. Where's the other one at with the double? Where'd it go? Oh, right here. Can't even see it because this thing is getting so big. Look at this one. Look at this girl right here. Look how tall she's stretched out, and look how tall they're stretching out. So yeah, I don't want them to get too tall because I got tall plants, and I'm gonna bring these down because these are really indicas. All of these right here
Are
are
really indicas?
pretty much
They're all
double
hybrid.
indicas.
Aren't you happy about your viability to see that?
Are they bag seat indicas?
Bro, look at the color of this stem already.
Was it purple?
It's
I mean, I'm
this shit
just
old.
happy
It got
that I
marked.
was able to take the shit that I really liked and cross them, and they
These are
pop, and they're
5
really,
weeks.
really
Some of these
strong.
are 5
You know
weeks.
what I'm
Some of these
saying?
are like
Now,
3
the
to 4
rest of
weeks.
these are all crosses that
Some of
I
them.
did, but I didn't pop a bunch of
Look
them.
at that tree
We
right
got-
here. You see this? Look at that spacing. Beautiful. Beautiful spacing. Beautiful colors. Senescence in veg is beautiful.
Jack Mop crossed with the Panama Red over here as well. We got Blue Raspberry Batonian F2 crossed with the Cash Sour. And then we have Acapulco Road crossed with Panama Red. You know, I don't know.
Man,
I want to
know.
see
There
this
we go.
tech. How you think? What you think about this?
Where do you vent everything through a window?
What do you think about that?
What the fuck?
No, this is my lung room. So here, let me back up and show y'all.
All right,
What's your
so chop the screw. Stop being chop the
So,
screw. Get your ass out
This is
the
my
chair.
lung room right here. So I have a fork of him sucking air out into this tent, and then because
Yeah,
it's coming in through this
I knew
way
someone
right
that
here,
used to do that shit about
the
fucking
air
10 years ago.
tends to blow.
Yeah, but he's not exhausting out from that tent. It's blowing out through the vents at the bottom when all the heat rises.
What the fuck?
So he's taking negative. He's taking air from one tent. He's putting it in the other tent. He's he's causing negative pressure, then causing positive pressure, but without running another exhaust fan to pull out from there.
Yeah, no. That way is risky. I mean, I know of a person who did that, but you have to really dial it in and make sure everything is good, because if that first tent is fucking contaminated, everything's contaminated.
Thank you very much, sir. That was one of my
right
other
out through here,
look.
and you get a stream blowing through here. So that's kind of how I vent my air
How do you
through one tent to the other.
How do you get rid of your air, bro? He wants to know, how do you ventilate? Where is it going out to? Is it
Right into his lung
My
room.
lung room.
He's
In my
sucking
lung
in
room.
his lung room and coming out his lung
In my
room.
lung room. I have I have tents in my room.
Central air in the long room, so that air is circular.
You know, I got an AC unit. I got an AC vent there. AC vent there.
That air is getting
So he has 2 supplies in a room, right? Or is one in return and the other's a supply?
Yeah, where the fuck is the return?
Yeah, but that's what he doesn't understand. Just because you're running AC, you have to be pulling from that room. He could be pulling all the humidity from out of the living room or the hallway or wherever the fuck the air handler is from. That's
Yeah.
in that, right?
A lot
And
of
it's
those
pulling.
condensers,
Right.
I like that, dude. They all create moisture, and they also create fucking mold and different things like that from like standing water, from the temperature change inside your ducting. So you have to have some kind of filtration system when it's going into it. So you can be pushing all you want, but you got to put some kind of HEPA filter or some kind of scrubber in that fucking room before it even goes into a tent.
Did you see the condition of that fucking the humidifier he had in his fucking dry room? Or in his dry room? Shit look like he never wiped it down in fucking centuries.
Oh,
It's sucked up, filtered, and circulated.
Yeah, so you know, I got a little makeshift little screw-in fan right there blowing air down.
Whoa. Y'all see this little micro 9-inch ceiling fan hookup that he took off the globe off of the and then bent the fucking light fixture down so he can have him a circulation in all of this with this big ass room? This is great. This is content.
How about I mean, I like your ideas if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, because that's what it seems like. But get a mini split or a fucking stand up unit that has fucking, you know what I mean? Like, or something. Like, what the fuck? You can't do shit like this. I'm you know what? It's crazy because like I don't know. I wonder who taught him. I mean, is he self-taught by like 15 different YouTubers?
He said he started growing. He started growing 10 years ago.
Fuck that.
Then-
If he did, dude, from who?
And then he said that he's just really started growing for real 2 years ago. So I don't know which one to believe.
And 10. All right. So you had 8 years of listening to who knows, and then you have 2 years of listening to a bunch of other people who don't know how to grow too.
I mean, I guess.
I'm not shitting on everybody. I'm just.
I mean, I understand what you're saying because I don't know. I don't legitly. I go off of what he says, and then when he says these things, they don't come out to being like they don't add up. Like 2 + 2 don't make 5.
Right.
So like I don't.
You know, if I said I grow for fucking 20 years, right?
Mhm.
I have documentation of 20 years. You know what I mean? Allegedly, if I did say that, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying I understand, but this is what you see is 10 years in the making.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
Makeshift little screw-in fan right there blowing air down.
Makeshift.
So, yeah.
It was
You know, I
bought
got
like
central
that,
air in here.
but
like I said, I'm ordering. I'm getting rid of that inline fan. Let me show you. So this is an old inline fan that's I got from my uncle back in 2012, and I'm sure when he bought it,
That's terrible to
used
do
as
right there.
So who knows? This is that old
bro,
little
that
Sun,
fan looks like it's gonna drop.
inline fan 8
Well,
inch,
no,
I believe, but it's loud as
they're done
hell.
with bearings,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? So I ordered
You need to have them level.
another like 6-inch inline fans that is going to suck the air out of each tent instead of exchanging the air. You know what I mean? So I have 2 800-watt lights in here, and these lights are only at 30% right now.
Why?
You know, and then I have the 2 under canopy lights right here,
Why
which
the
is
fuck
still
you
at 30%.
Look at the color of these stems.
God.
Them bitches look like birch.
Yeah, bro. They're yeah, no.
As well. And then I just added, because of the plants are so tall and
This
so
the
big, I
plant
just
of
added
the
the
year
side
right
lighting, which
there.
you guys can see right here, you know, around, all the way around. And so I wanted to
Side
show you guys real
canopy,
quick
side lighting,
when,
under
I
canopy.
wanted to show you,
Why?
you know, if this is
There's like 3,000 watts worth of lightage in here or something. You got 2 800s up top. You got another 100 right there.
No, he has
And then
800 up top that he's running at 30%. What the fuck's the point of that?
Yeah, he got 2 800s up there. And then he has the 100 that's running around. And then he has, I don't know what the wattage is on the under canopy lighting. but he has all the money for all of that, but not proper ventilation.
But even the under canopy lighting, right? Go back to what the fuck nature is like, okay?
Yeah,
Your
I know.
stomatas are what's breathing underneath. So, all right. So let's put the fucking sun right directly in your fucking face, right? And like suck all that fucking hot air and UVs that don't need to be. You know what I mean? Like think of it that way. We have sweat glands in our body, right?
Mhm.
If we don't wear a fucking shirt, we will tan. But when we're hot, we start to sweat. Correct? Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Karma.
Well, that's the same fucking goddamn thing that your plants are doing. So your plants are taking in, you know, your photosynthesis, you know, all your different fucking all your light, right? And it's transferring into sugars and complex different things, right? But it's also It's also breathing. You know what I mean? They open at different times of the day. It's just like when you're hungry. You know what I mean? Like they want to stay cool. They want to fucking do this. They want to put towards
Transpire, so
energy.
on and so forth. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they
like
want to do.
exhale.
It's like a fucking person, bro. I'm telling you, it's like the same shit.
All right, so no, he bought all of that. Nothing was free. He paid all that money for bullshit. If you had to ask,
So I have a huge question though, because
sure.
all right, fucking these. I can't blame a lot of these people for not growing correctly if
Yeah,
they were taught by somebody that they have a lot of trust in, who they're gonna and coincide with that person, and actually like fucking believe them person because they have trust in them. So like, because he's talking like like he's fully committed, like, yo, I'm right, even though he's
and he's dead ass wrong.
dead ass wrong. So that means
And
somebody.
when people tell him that, you're hating.
No, I'm not hating.
You're a troll or you're hating.
Definitely not. It's because that person has been either one or two things. Okay, found out from a lot of different fucking people that didn't know how to grow, or one person who fucking's been growing from since like old school type of deal, fucking what yada yada yada. Who fucking if it was 10 years ago, no, that was illegal. So if that was the case, then he's learning from a person who didn't know how to grow to begin with. And that's not his fucking fault. He trusts that person. And I understand. But there's a right and a wrong way to fucking do things. And if you're actually trying to fucking not waste electricity, time, nutrients, fucking aggravation, your fucking well being, how about your sanity?
Yep.
Maybe you should just like open a fucking book.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been saying the same thing. You can try to if even if you don't want to take nobody's advice, open the book and go see if they're at least go do your research on it. Just
Plenty
go
of
do your
people out there.
research.
Plenty of people out there, bro, that have been doing this for fucking 50 years. And don't get me wrong, they have a lot of old school methods that but they also work.
They
You
work.
know what I mean? Yeah. And then you can take those old school methods and then you can know that those are right and then improve on them. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, because I'm dude. Listen, I know a lot of different people who are fucking who have taken, like whatever they have on hand. Okay, because like they want to grow, and I understand, but you have to know what the fuck you're gonna do. I don't care if you're fucking growing with fucking 20 fluorescent fucking screw in light bulbs that are fucking 60 watts. You know what I mean?
You done
Like,
that before?
yeah, I've done it before. Also,
CFLs.
yeah, exactly. They will fucking grow weed, but you have to know that those are gonna have to be close to the fucking plant. Does also have to fucking get the heat off of that because it's like growing it with an incandescent light. If it's too close, it's gonna burn the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? Too hot. It's shit like that. Anything can grow fucking weed. I mean, besides like those RGB fucking strips, those don't work.
Exactly. They do work. Hey, you say books are gross. Who even reads anymore? Man, just chuck them books in the worm bin.
Hey,
Alright?
you know who doesn't read anymore? You can go to Kindle and just
Oh
fucking
yeah.
there you go. You don't have to read
go to
shit.
Kindle got a lot of growth books for free, like official ones.
Right. And it will read it to you. Like
Yeah,
a bedtime
you
story. Like you fucking need to be tucked in.
Oh, Art, look at Farmer. Farmer, look at you. Basic body 101 for cannabis. Yeah, what's up, Farmer? All right, let's get back to let's finish off this. I don't think they got too much. We don't got too much longer. I think we only got like 30 minutes of
But you
this.
hear it in his voice though. He is super confident that he's doing the right thing.
No,
and
he's
then
super confident until somebody see that's the whole thing. He's on a panel full of yes men, right? His best friend's up there, and his other buddies up there. Nobody's gonna tell him, but Sauce will. but Sauce don't really know too much either. He's learning himself. So it's the blind leading the blind, right?
Right.
And but they don't give each other constructive criticism. They keep saying, "Bro, it looks good. It's fucking awesome."
No,
I'm going to show you that he has a plant in here that doesn't have any trichomes.
So I want to show
Week
y'all
16
right
of flower.
down here. You see this
hold,
stuff right here?
hold on,
This
back up.
is just
16.
I'm gonna show you. He showed his plan probably 100. He shows that shit like 3 times a day. Think he's doing something. Hold
So
on, Carl,
week
I'm gonna let you
week
out right now. Hold on.
16.
Give
What
me
the
2
fuck?
seconds. Yeah, just think about it. Come on.
What the? Like, I feel like people don't know fucking plant mannerisms at all. They just don't know plant mannerisms. Like, if your plant yesterday was looking like this, and then you wake up the next morning, it's praying and and it grew 2 inches. Now your rhizosphere is fucking, in check. You know what I mean? You have good temperature, on your root zone, which is going to be able to take up nutrients. You have a right amount of nutrients. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Oh, you see the fade? He said these leaves are fading, but we're not gonna talk about that. All right.
Oh boy. No, they're not fading.
it's an old
They're
leaf.
deficient.
This is an oak leaf, but it will tell you a little bit of something about the plant. Now,
What is it gonna tell you?
everything was looking like this, but this was a bottom leaf, one of the first leaves right here. So,
Okay.
I can see if my whole plant was looking like that, but it's not.
Right.
But I got my side lighting right here,
Oh my god,
showing
flexing the side
all
lighting.
the way around. I have to adjust this one over here.
You're in a fucking tent. A Mylar
Down
tent.
over here. Hold on. I have to adjust this one right here because I need it on this pole. You know what I'm saying? And it's too far over here. So I'll put it on that pole. So I have 3 lights on the back, 3 lights on the front, and then 1 light on each of the sides. But let's start back here in the back where we got the sugar black rose. We are in week 6 of flower, right?
Nitrogen toxicity.
Hold on. That's the sugar black rose.
Yeah.
Man, I know of a person who was definitely growing the sugar black rose, and it does.
He's doing it organically. It's a badass grower now. Started off.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Because the sugar black rose came from a certain person. Yeah.
Looky. Look at this right here. Look at the claw and the curling of the leaves on the side. There's when you look at the leaf from the top, you don't see the striations.
It's crulling.
Yes.
This is the sugar black rose times rainbow chip from Sauce 20 with the extra
Cross with rainbow chip. It's not a full sugar black rose. Sorry.
Okay, so you should have stuck with the sugar black rose because the rainbow chip is fucking.
I mean, this thing is looking phenomenal. Bud is nice and big.
Everything else there, that should look fuller.
Frosty.
Same place in the flower, bro. Like as far as the sugar black rose, maybe you might be a little bit ahead.
And I know half you guys in the chat don't even know me. And I'm not a shit talker.
Right here.
I'm a
No,
real
you're okay. No, you're perfect. You're here perfect.
They took a minute to start
the people who know you know you. The people who don't know.
So I'm going in here and I got to do some selective defoliation. Like some of these big ass leaves down here is gonna come out.
He's freezing.
Here's another sugar black rose right here. Times rainbow chips, looking really, really side lighting. This is the first day of the side lighting being in this cycle because I just put them up yesterday. But you can see the development of these girls, you know what I mean? And they're looking big.
Chopped
things looking right.
Bro, he's gonna make me go back and go show his plan.
Well, let's go to this one first before we get to that weird one. So
the weird one,
the albus right here.
The weird, which one?
It's the one that's
so we got this purplish look happening right here. You know what I mean? We are now.
That's it. The Sazi found.
So you got to remember, I'm not very first week hour for these girls because I up potted them from the 1 gallon to the 3 gallon. So technically, this would be better. But it's really week 6.
It will really be a week 11 of flower, but it's really week 7. Is that what he just said?
So all he's done is 1 to 3 stunted the fuck out of the plant. And then he threw him into flower because he didn't want to wait, being impatient.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now you have Week 16 of fucking flower. What is it? A fucking land race?
Wait, that's not it
The
yet.
first
That's
week of
not it.
flower. Ever get
I
acclimated.
got you.
This girl is starting to just really get thick. They smell really good, but they're not like fuelating. You have to actually get in here and smell them. So looking really good.
He's
I
not
can't
gonna tell
complain.
you.
Let's back up a little bit.
We're gonna see
Let's get
no
into
trike.
here's another
Week
snuffer OG
16.
right here. This is a
It's about to
snuffer
be
OG
week
right here from
17.
Bay Area Cannabis Seeds.
Crazy.
Looking
Come
really
on.
good. Just doing its thing. You know what I'm saying? The sidelining is gonna work perfectly because a lot of the stuff this is
No,
the
it's not going
what I
to.
call
Bro.
the secondary top buds because you got the stop right here, but then you got these right here on the side. Now the plant is moved in far enough to where that this light is getting on the back side over here and around the front side. So, but my concern was once we get past this next level, these down here, all of this down here, all of these get buds down here, which is now, as you can see, they're getting good light all the way across from down there too as
How
well.
about just
All
say
those
fucking
buds are getting
foliate,
good
dude,
light.
and
Now
lollipop?
we'll come in here and I will do a nice selected defoliation with a few of this bottom stuff down here. But
Oh boy.
you know,
Yeah, get
most
the lights up.
importantly,
You
everything's
heard
doing
Tommy
what it's
V. What's
supposed
up,
to do.
Tommy?
You know
What's
what I
up,
mean? And then
everybody?
All right.
yeah, we got
All I gotta say
the
is,
down there.
if you're in a
Everything's
fucking
good.
tent, you do not need side lighting, bro. I'm telling you, like you just don't, because if you train your plants correctly,
All right, cool. But
you,
yeah, that's what's
you
going on right there in the garden. You know, everything's looking good. This is
Bomb! Week 16. No
Wow.
trichomes.
the Panama Red right here, still doing its thing.
no
still
Panama
getting thick
Red
with
is an
a
older.
big thing.
That's an old
Bro,
school.
look. Week 16. Not a fucking trichome.
Oh man, what the fuck?
Re-veg. Then go it re-veg probably like twice, and I was finally flowering.
So all right, so take away the re-veg. I wonder how long that took. I'm gonna assume if it went into re-veg, it was and it flowered. We just threw it. So you're looking at 5 to 6 weeks. So 10 weeks. So it's a 6. So it's a 6 week flowering plant. That's what it is.
It's getting like it's just getting thicker and thicker. So you remember before we just had pistils. We just had pistils. Now
That's all you
we
got
got
pistils.
little bud following up behind those pistils, getting thick.
Yeah,
Everything's just,
Look at that shit.
yeah, this thing's gonna finish out really good, I believe.
I see, but try this. I see, but try this. I see, but try this.
It's all right there.
I see, but try this.
You know what I'm saying?
And
We
even if you cut
gonna
it
see.
out, it's still going to be
You know,
forced.
we got
Very
like a
sporulated
Still in
on
the
the whole.
plant. It's it's still.
It's sporulated. It was other
whole.
shit. Goddamn.
Ooh, and it smells good.
It smells good. I bet.
Back there, man. Whose slap is that, man?
Yeah. Hey. I want you. It might smell good, and then go dry it. We haven't even talked about the drying aspect of it.
No,
Is this
who's gonna trim that?
What is it? A fucking trim?
Boy,
But that's-
exclusive.
How much you want to bet he throw these in the bud trimmer? I mean the bowl trimmer.
Hey, listen. I like the bowl trimmer if you got fat ass nugs.
Yeah, if you ain't got shit that's small or is nowhere near being
Then you might as well just make
size of
edibles.
the vents. Yeah, the
It's
duck.
gonna,
the little,
yeah, it'll fucking rip it all apart. Might as well just make edibles.
Yeah, that's the Dope Boy exclusive right there. And the growing oil, we got the growing oil right there. Then we got the John Doe
Oh,
slap right
Stick it
there.
in the tent.
We
All right.
got the other growing oil over
listen, this boy is so full of himself. He got his name here, his name there. He just made these John Doe stickers, so he putting John Doe all over his shit. He got growing oil twice in there. I want to know, doesn't this affect your reflectivity on your tent?
Yes, dude.
Then you
All right.
buy an expensive
Yeah.
tent for the reflectivity, and then you put fucking stickers all over it.
there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I
It's
need
like
some
putting
slaps, y'all.
side lighting, bro.
I need
You
some
have
slaps on my
Mylar.
Real Commander
This nigga's so full of himself, he put his face on the sticker.
there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I need some slaps, y'all.
You need some slaps because he only has his own on there.
Yeah, he got 1, 2, 3 of him, 2 of John Doe's, and 2 of Growing O's. Yeah, I see why.
Yeah, you know what's
I
what's
need some
crazy?
scratching
You
on my
can
rib.
literally fucking put all the stickers on the top of the tent, above your fucking light.
Yeah, above the light.
What the fuck? People forgot about that shit. I mean,
My real Canada community people, man. Real talk. But JD gonna be sending these slaps out real soon. You know, they're gonna be available to the community.
oh boy.
You know, the good thing is that I was able to get a hold of you before anybody else.
Bro, I got all the slaps in the world, bro. Fire ass slaps. My weed is shit, but I got fire slaps.
What player is that?
You got nice slaps, but it's like,
one of them over there.
who's in a?
Oh,
Oh
one
man,
straight
Which
in
one?
front,
Dear with
This
no
one?
heart. This is
behind that one,
This one?
to the left,
that's your fucking
My
name,
left.
bro.
to the left, right there. What's one? No, what's that one?
This one?
bro. This is SF. This is like what is that shit called? SVU. Law and Order. SVU. Dum dum dum. In the
Yeah.
world.
Law and Order.
In the world. Where violent crimes.
How to listen to narcissists to grow plants.
Yo.
No.
This is like Bates Motel of plants, bro.
I feel bad for the fucking kid. I actually do, because think about how confident his voice sounds, which means someone taught him. You don't just go make YouTube videos if you don't think you know what the fuck you're talking about.
This is hilarious, bro. This
No,
is like
I'd love to know who the fuck taught him, because I'd be like,
Norman Bates,
man.
bro. Mother.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
right,
the Albus.
right, shit.
Ed Gein taught him how to grow plants. Ted Bundy taught him how to grow plants.
It's the Albus. You know, it's got that
Like, look, the
sativa-ish
plant
look
has
to
good
it.
structure.
You know what I mean?
You
It's
Yeah,
really
just
good.
fucked
from
them up.
Bay Area.
Yeah.
Yeah, Albus and Slumper is from Bay Area
Nice and
cannabis seed,
straight,
though.
nice and straight to leave. Nothing.
And then
Those
look at the tree. Look how you grow.
You know,
Look
got
at
the
the
real long
fucking
legs.
branches.
legs.
You know,
Legs,
I'll come
bro.
in here and, you know, get these
Now,
little
why would
nubbies
you
off.
put fucking lighting under that?
You
What
put
the
Yeah.
fuck is that
because
gonna
he's
grow?
like Tom said, he's lighting up his
Looking
stems,
good
bro.
down here. I mean, this
Why?
is a lower. Let me see if y'all can see this. This is a lower right here, and look how stacked it is.
It
Now,
can
you
be
know,
stacked.
this sugar
You got
black
3 weeks
rose.
for it to fill
This one
out.
right here is
Huge,
a little bit
huge
slower
stack.
grower than this one over here. So, like I was telling y'all,
That's
I do
a good.
have
That's
a
a nice
faster
plant.
growing pheno on the
The
Slumber,
rest of these shit,
OG,
all these
the
nitrogen
Albus,
toxicities.
and the sugar black rose. So I
know
got
what's
one.
So
You think they
Say
were
again?
compared to
those,
the
all, out of everything so
Bay
far,
Area
those
before
plants
that?
don't look bad.
These
Just
are
by,
completely
I'm not even looking
different.
at the buds, just the leaf
Completely
structure.
different.
Oh yeah, I
Completely
like how
different.
I like
So
how some of
These
these
are
plants are
nothing
stacking.
like the first ones I grew from Bay Area. Nothing like them. I mean, just with the length,
But he says
how
it's
big
not.
they
Let me
are.
say it like that.
You know, even if I was to top these and stretch them out, this whole grow was more
Why would you top
sativa-ish.
them?
No,
Because
it's
You know what I'm
100
saying?
watts
With these
total
tall
for
plants.
all
Now
of
we got some shorter ones in
for
there.
all of the
Like I said, this
side
is an
lighting.
Albus right,
So I don't know how much that
Slumber
would
OG
be.
right here.
Probably like
It's a
15
little bit
bucks or
shorter,
something.
but it's an OG. You know what I'm saying?
It's
And
an
you can
OG.
see.
if it's an OG, so once you grow one big ass bud, so what you should have did is trimmed it enough. Oh, but he doesn't know that. But fucking, prune it up enough so you have like 3 or 4 big ass colas. Not that's an OG. There you go. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Especially the way that he's growing. Isn't he growing because this is the same dude that's doing organic shit, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
wait,
the same one who's doing the organic. He was trying to teach people organic.
right?
That's the same
No.
big four-headed motherfucker. Yes.
No.
No, we got the big pistols in there. Got the nice internodal spacing. You know what I mean? And then this one right here is like
He
more of
sounds so
an original
confident, bro.
OG. This is a big plant, big girl. If I can even get her all in here, you know what I'm saying? But we got a big plant right here because you got to think we only got 3 stems down here at the bottom
That's a big
that make up this big stem right here from the bottom. And you can see we got this big OG looking plant right here with nice internodal spacing right here, but decent sized buds that's going to grow on all of these. Now I took all the bottom stuff off right here. All of this stuff, there's still a few things that I'm going to take off right here. But these
Yo,
other
T,
canopies are
what
taking
was that
care of
last
this
comment
stuff
went
right
across
here.
the screen?
Looking real good. I'll take a few more of these these big leaves off right here
All right.
because
It
this
still
OG
don't.
plant right here is
No,
taking
no,
a
that's what I'm
lot of
saying.
fan leaves off. I mean, a
it's
lot of long fan leaves off that are inside. You know what I mean? So, you know, you
I
want to
don't
get
know.
those off and shit like that, so they're not just wasted. But the
All
plant's
right.
doing good. I'm taking this one out. So
I'm gonna do.
that's
I'm gonna
gonna
do.
come out. That Panama
I'm
Red
gonna
is
do
gonna
another
come out
little
when
quick
I
little
take.
example, right? Quick little example. You're at the beach, right? You're more apt to put fucking sunscreen on your face and maybe your shoulders, right? Because
Yeah.
those are that's what's gonna fucking burn. So now think of a plant. The plant's mouths are at the bottom of the leaves. Okay, the stomatas, right? They're opening up, they're breathing, they're like your pores.
Yeah, they're breathing.
Yeah, right. So now they got no sun. They're not used to getting. The plants don't fucking grow like that. They don't grow upside down.
I know. The
And
plant
even if
does
you,
not photosynthesize underneath the leaves. So
right,
they're
and even if you grew a fucking upside down plant, which way is it gonna go? It's gonna
right back
fucking
up.
find it. Yeah, exactly. You know why? It wants to stay cool. It has leaf temperature, and then you have fucking cooling. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
let's just fucking do a bunch of hotter things underneath. And I mean, I could see if you have like already doing fucking 3 pounds of light, okay, and you're like,
Woo.
you know what, fuck it, I'll try to fucking do this. You know what I mean? And do some side canopy lighting. And if it gave me an extra fucking quarter pound per fucking plant, sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is not what he's doing.
This
Right.
out of
He's
here.
at 10.
This is pretty much done. So I'm taking this out, and then I'm going to. I'm taking that out on Sunday, and then I'm gonna take
Oh,
that Panama
burnt
Red
right
and put
there.
it in here, and then I'll
Why?
be able to move these all over. You know what I
All
mean? And by
burnt.
that time, I'll have the new inline fan. I'll have the new the new
They're all
the
burnt
two
because they don't have enough fucking
oscillating
light to go
fans in
down
here
to
as
the
well. So
inside the canopy.
that way that
Yeah,
I
of
can be
course,
able to
no
regulate the
penetration.
temperature in here a little bit better.
But why
You
he
know,
needs
so let's see where
penetration
we
when
at
he
with
has
me
like
having the.
fucking
So look, it says it's 89
Jesus
degrees in
amount of
there right
lights in
now.
there?
That's
How about
bullshit.
a
It's not
scrub?
89 degrees. It's because I moved this thing right here and had this thing closer to this thing down right here. But it's not 89 degrees in here right now.
If it's
When I popped
89
in here,
down
it was
facing up,
79
and it
degrees in here before I opened the tin up and was showing you guys earlier. So
here we go.
I don't know why it says 89 in there, but I'm assuming because it's
I don't
down
know
there
why
hanging
it
by
says
that light.
89 in
But
there
that's
because
what's
the
going
fucking
on in
command.
the tent,
Oh
guys,
boy.
and in the drone. That's everything I got going on. But
I can't wait to see what
Bro,
you
did
got
you just
going
hear what
on
he just said?
here with your babies. You did.
oh yeah,
I'm not sure why it says
in there, but
89.
I'm assuming because it's down there hanging by that light. But that's what's going on in the tent, guys, and in the drone. That's everything I got going on. But
I can't wait to see what you got going on here with your
Oh
babies.
fuck.
You did.
You wouldn't
oh
even
yeah,
want to see what I got
Really
going on.
can't
I
wait to
can't
see
wait
what
either.
like where it's coming.
I'll be
Bro,
here with the retreat.
oh,
I will
oh,
open up my
absolutely.
fucking
Now I
plants from
still
2
got
years ago in
some
my
sugar
tent.
black rose. I
Okay.
still got some slunker. I still got all of what I got. Now y'all remember there was one other strand that I did pop with the slumper OG and the Alvis from Bay Area. I can't remember exactly what it was. But let's find out. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh my.
Yo,
But none of those popped.
all right.
None of them popped for some reason.
A little fun fact: you
Let's see.
never fucking you never put your sensor or your any kind of if it's testing for
Yeah.
the bar or whatever else, or just climb it and road. You never put it towards your fucking light. Never, because your light is going to penetrate a certain distance, right, and then it's going to start to diminish, right. It's still going to heat up the room because now you have a metal fixture, yada yada yada. Okay, fucking there goes science. But as far as when you're trying to go with fucking plants, you want the fucking sensor on top, the very top is point of your fucking like of your canopy.
Your leaf tops where your
Yeah.
canopy top is.
Yeah, and people don't realize, I have a fucking heat gun, and I've been using the heat gun for 13 years, allegedly, and fucking, you know what I'm saying? And like,
Yeah.
you can tell a difference. Okay, it's a huge difference, and
You
that's
talking
why
about a
I'm-
little you talking about a thermometer gun.
right, little thermometer gun. You can buy them now. They're a dime a dozen. Go to the fucking Walmart. Go to the grill section. There's one right there for $19. Just saw it today.
There you go.
It's like you don't have to go scientific like this, but you do know what the fuck you have to know. You have to know enough to get yourself in trouble.
Yep.
10 with the sugar black rose.
Oh, there's no point in growing.
No.
10. That
As
was
far as the germination rate, but I had I think, did I have fucking 7 males though?
Of course. You know why?
Yeah, I had
Never
a lot
mind.
of males though. I had
I
a lot
wouldn't
of
even.
males though.
I'm not giving all my
I got-
secrets away. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
please.
I got 3.
We don't answer that. We don't give them the answer so they can watch back and watch it and
Yeah.
get the answers. And then they come
I'll-
back and
I'll
they
look
talk
for
like
these
they
later.
figured it out
But
on their
I still
own.
got
No.
beans from my
like-
first time I've ever crossed some shit. Look at all those seeds right there. That's the first time I ever crossed something.
And that'll be a huge debate about. There's no telling.
Yeah,
You know,
but,
50-50 shot. No, there's a way to fucking actually to put it in a certain environment,
All right,
right?
let me
When
jump back
you're
on the
doing the
computer, y'all.
seeds, in order to have more success rate in female, and that does not happen just the first or second day when it sprouts. It happens when it's when the taproot comes out, when the first true cotyledon leaves come out. Okay, and then you have to have a certain fucking environment with a certain amount of fucking distance of light. Okay, and
You was tripping on the feet behind them. Did you see some extra feet in there?
my bad. My bad. Yeah, so it always has to be a certain humidity, right? You can't have it too fucking far away. You don't want to stress little babies out. You just don't want to do that, right? But you also don't want to fucking overfeed them, which is crazy because depending on the strain, I have fed babies. No word of a lie, fucking 900 ppm, and that's fucking unheard of sometimes. People are like, oh, feed them 50. Not if you're in fucking cocoa. You're not feeding them that.
No, okay.
No fucking way. You need to like supercharge that to like 300, 250 to 500. It's crazy because I've had more of a female success rate, and that's why I grow regular seeds. I don't like feminized seeds all the time.
Yeah, but everybody.
The dirty floor that was in the club. Is that where the tents were? Oh shit.
Still got all of what I got. Now, y'all remember there was one other strand that I did pop.
You talk about that?
Hold on. He didn't just say what I thought he said, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay, all right.
There was one other strand that I did pop with the Slumper OG and the Albus from Bay Area. The other absolutely in the drum down there hanging. When I popped in here, it was going.
You got going on here in your baby. You did.
Oh yeah.
Man, I want to talk to the motherfucker who taught him. That's all I want to do. I like to slap that guy in the
absolutely.
face.
Now I still got some Sugar Black Rose. I still got some Slumper. I still got all of what I got. Now y'all remember there was one other strand that I did pop with the.
Why does he keep like he's trying to do a perpetual, and yet have you seen anything about it? This has to be his first grow, even though he says it's like his fucking 10th gear. I want because if it was, then you would have already showed your fucking drying room, and he did not.
Yeah, I hit the light. You want to see that drying room? Was with
No. It was a tote with a fucking cardboard fixture.
Yeah, that's the dry room though.
Yeah.
But he takes the roots out and hangs the plant from the roots.
What?
What?
Okay, you only do that type of shit? Nope. There is a possibility he does that shit if you are trying to take and make FICO, full extract oil. Okay?
No, that's how he dries his weed. His weed always comes out brown.
Yo, the
Slumper
first one I
OG.
saw he had dried out was laying down in a box with a cardboard thing
Yeah,
that,
yeah. That's after it's been hanging. It's after it's hanged up with it.
there's a
With the root
reason why we
still
hang them
attached.
upside down is because the fucking all right, the moisture stays in the buds with the leaves over, okay? Unless you fucking wet trim, which ends up drying your bud out a little bit faster, and the taste, in my opinion, doesn't do that greatest. But that's why you hang upside down, like from the fucking stem down to the
Oh, yeah.
thing, because your leaves will go over your bud and make a protective barrier and almost like a small humidity dome and almost like cure it while it goes.
Oh yeah, it's just a protector. I always see it as a shield.
Yeah.
And in the Albus from Bay Area, I can't remember exactly what it was. Let's find out. Hold on. Let's see.
Well, let's find out.
But
I
none of those
suppose the dude
popped.
gave that, like, no
None
way.
of them popped for some reason.
None of them pop because
Let's
you.
see if you can find
Never
them.
mind. Never mind.
All right,
I'm gonna be.
this-
I'm gonna
this-
be.
that's-
nice.
That's
I
the
thought you got
rule.
a 10 out of 10 with the sugar black rose.
Why am I getting so mad,
No,
bro? Oh my god.
with the sugar black rose, I might have. I don't know. I'll look to see.
I thought you got a 10 out of 10.
But as far as the germination rate, but I had, I think, did I have?
Dog,
fucking
You didn't
7
even have to
males,
do
though?
any of that shit. Didn't even. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a
Where's
lot of
this,
males though. I had a lot of males though.
where's this
I
dude
got-
from?
Arizona.
I got 3.
Okay, so he has heat. He has heat, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he would have literally been able to take a fucking half of a Coke bottle, okay, a wet paper towel, and put it in a windowsill, and you have heat and you have moisture. Done.
Yeah, no, he had a humidifier. He likes to spend money on shit he don't
I'll
need.
look for these
But-
later.
Hold
But
on.
I still got beans from
Popped,
So this is what he's
From the
giving
computer,
away, guys.
Travis is teaching how to
He's
fucking grow.
He's giving away that little ass tent right there.
I wouldn't want his tent. He's got bursitis, botrytis.
Yeah, and then he got this Bouffale light, and they're gonna pose.
Oh man, I gotta stop being.
This is the grow setup he's giving away.
Oh man, I have to stop being a hater. I appreciate him giving away things like this, okay? But if you do not know how to do what the fuck you're doing, don't do it. Don't give shit away. Oh god damn it.
All right, yeah.
I got a water.
Is she making the spaghetti already?
Hungry ass thing.
The water good night.
Ooh, wait.
This is
Yeah.
Where's the-
They give you
this
water
is
good night.
sauce.
Whoa.
I got 10.
Where's
This
this?
the other. This is the dude that's in the dark.
What? Oh, he grows in the dark.
No, he was always sitting in the dark. This is the
Oh.
room he built with a whole bunch of.
Yo, have you ever seen that dude who grows in the dark?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
That shit was fucking wild, bro. I didn't. That's just crazy.
Man, it's kicking hard over here on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody getting hit tonight. I'm gonna make sure that they're watered. They probably don't.
In my opinion, that's a lot of too many fucking plants.
He's just
All different
The
sizes.
whole idea is last time he was in here, he went to the other flower. He was doing a reversal project. So he went inside the little reversal project area, touched the plants with his hands, then came back over here and then touched these plants.
just to make sure. Humidity is major. Defoliation is major.
So that's like a
Getting rid of
mom
shit
room.
like this.
Sort of
stuff
kinda.
No,
like that.
this-
Just
A
He
Read
just
that.
pollinated his room
Um,
from
Oh.
accident.
this Ouija cheese right here, man. It's been a hell of a thing. I was gonna talk to you guys about that earlier. This is from 123 Fat Buds. Some people say they got fast flower. Some people say it looks like an auto. For me, she is just a
A tea
crazy
tree?
girl, man. This motherfucker right here is the hardest thing to defoliate. This one specifically. It's just been. I'm glad I had my girl. This is another one
Yeah.
right here.
But why is the leaves so micro, like so small? Like
The leaves are
your
small.
fan leaves are coming off.
Is that a re-veg?
It's just
No,
been a
I
hell of a
think
thing to
this is
defoliate. Everything else,
overwatering
real
in the because
simple.
he was having issues in the beginning.
Spread the light. Make sure that, especially in this phase, that we're just watching, man. I'm watching my tips. I'm watching my soil. I'm watching my
At least he's aware.
dehumidification, air circulation. I want light penetration in here, bro.
Right, okay.
That's the best that I can do. Make sure that everything has proper air circulation. Make sure that this is
Everything's
properly
moving.
dehumidified. I'm not
It is.
oversaturating the soil.
You got
This
50
is the
fans
most
in there.
delicate process
You got
about all
50.
of it.
What'd you say?
now.
50?
Look at that. Look at that. You got a
Because in
window.
another
You got a
month,
window fan
these
over
things get
here.
very dense.
That's an exhaust fan.
This
And
air,
the
this
exhaust is
air
inside.
that I have circulating, I
At
may
that
not
point,
have
you
to
get a
do as
fucking
much.
bond
I may
fan,
have
bro.
to keep it persistent,
Yeah, you just
but
got a window
I'm
fan.
preparing them for compacting on bud. And
Okay.
just to go back, I was talking about the variations of the strains. Certain strains need different things.
That's
might-
right. They do. They do.
I might be able to strip everything else down to nothing, but this one might not take that as well.
Nah, it won't.
So it's just some things you recognize, you learn. I learned.
Right.
um,
Plant mannerisms. I'd said that. fucking-
Just
You
keeping
know
it
what
going.
else that's not putting on a lot of foliage? The last thing you want to do is strip off a little bit of foliage.
So why the fuck did you strip your shit butt boogie ass naked John Doe? Shut your fuck ass up.
Got 'em.
All right. All right.
I mean, even
I have a
this
question. I have a
one, like
question. I
I
have a
said,
question. So, if you strip his plants, are they is it a monocrop?
Nah, no, you want to see it? Would
Yes.
you like to see it? You want to
Yes.
see John Doe's plants?
Yes, I do.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna critique it. Listen, I'm on another level tonight. I just got out of work, fucking 12-hour shift. I'm not usually a dick about plants, but I have been growing allegedly maybe some years. Okay, I digress for a little while, and I will tell you right now, like this, I like to grow all different ways, and I'll tell you exactly how
That's the
to
plan.
go and get there. You know what I mean?
Look, you wanted to see the plants.
Mhm.
It's John Doe's. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Yeah.
Those fucking beanstalk.
Oh yeah, the bamboo sticks.
Oh, what the?
You asked to see them.
I didn't. I was gonna be nice, bro. What the fucking? Okay. Why? Can I ask you a question? Why the fuck did that happen?
He says, you know, this is another 15-year grower.
Oh, see, he's not in this room, right?
Nah, he's not in
All
here.
right, all right. But say, I won't be nice then. What the fuck is the point of that?
You
Like,
should
you
have
said
seen it.
he
Hold on,
under
you
the
should have seen it. Let me show you it back in the day when he had his snap, crackle, and pop.
I'm not even trying to make fun of people. I'm just genuinely wondering what the fuck people think. Like, I really want to know if they're learning from other people who have no fucking clue that they really trust that much. Because they're definitely not picking up a fucking book or watching YouTube like an old school grower or some shit. You know what I mean? That's fucking wild.
Look, bro. That was those plants before it went into flower.
Okay, so 5-gallon pots, maybe. That runs not even.
They're gonna plants that you see. That's what they look like when he threw them in the flower.
What the fuck is that?
That shit throwing up gang signs down here.
Yeah, that shit fucking throwing up fucking folks shit. Fuck. Right. Hey, listen, I give a lot of people credit just for trying to grow. Okay, and if it's first time,
Not
you're
his first. He's been growing
Right.
and
It's
smoking
people-
cannabis for over 20 years.
bro. It's people like that who fucking if I'm like, oh, hey man, it's all good if it's your first grow. I've been doing 15 years. You've been fucking up for fucking 14 of them. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like what? No way. There's no way. Either you're lying out your fucking asshole, or you are literally looking or set in your ways to grow like nothing, right? What are you gonna smoke 3 bowls off those fucking 2 plants? The fuck is wrong with you, dude?
That's seed.
Jesus Christ. And trust me, I've had my fair share, my fair share of fuck ups, dude. I've ruined crops. I've done a lot of different shit. That's how you learn, though. Okay, but you have to have a base knowledge of what the fuck you're supposed to do in order to do it, in order to get better at it.
Here
And
you
then,
go, bro.
come on, what the fuck is that?
Helicopter, helicopter.
I think people are still scared, or they just have no clue, because why would you put it in such a small pot? I would do a bet at that point, because now they'll all feed off each other and help each other. You do less work.
Helicopter.
The fuck's he growing in? What the fuck's the one on the end?
This one?
No, the left one, silver.
This?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
It's an AC unit.
I was gonna say, is that an HC unit? Okay, this dude's growing right next to the HC unit. Okay, so that gives out
Bro,
heat.
this nigga he got fucking paper clips holding the plant down.
Man, okay.
Chains and whips.
In no way, shape, or form am I making fun of anybody. But listen, is our society getting stupider?
Yes.
Okay, because like common sense would tell you, right? Like if you understand what the fuck you have to do, and if outside, and you want to be covert about it, think it through. Don't just fucking throw it next to an AC unit. You fucking, oh boy, he's another AMU.
What?
He's like, get the ground fucking, oh my god, the frequency. Fuck out of here, bro.
And then you never seen the flower. You never see the buds trim. That was somebody sent it to him. Oh no, that was their friend. That was his auto. That's the weed from the auto.
Oh, so the auto looks better than all those other ones?
Nah, bro. This.
See, I'm like trying to.
I can't make it big. Hold on, I can do this. That's what I can do.
See, like stuff like that, right? Why the fuck would you even try that? It's a quarter ounce of weed. Like you're gonna waste 3 months of your time to get a quarter ounce weed? That's fucked up.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy John Doe. ED, the Super Sour Diesel, Tom's Purple Panty Dropper.
And half these motherfuckers be getting some crazy fucking followers, all types of fucking subscribers.
Nice
Me and you back in the
outside.
day, bro. We still, come on.
I can't do it. Like, look at this. 8 days ago, he has a update 8 days.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy John Doe, aka Law 420. And we back with y'all with the end of the 6th week of the flower stage for my photos, man. Let's check them out. Let's go down the line. First up, we got my man THC Garage, OG number 4 times Mexican IBL.
6 weeks of flower.
Check them out, man. They starting to stack up. Put on some frost.
Yes. Yeah, Hash. This is plants.
I'm done.
Beautiful, man.
That's a fade.
And you get to these main
Feeding that
tops.
weak fish because it's fucking nitrogen deficiency because it already used all that from that big ass fucking legate.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
He's gonna say it's faded.
Yeah, it's faded because it's nutrient
Yeah, man.
deficient. Oh fuck. There's a reason why we use nitrogen.
Pheno number
all the
1,
way
the OG number 4 times Mexican IBL. Then up next, we got the Pheno number 2 of the Mexican IBL.
I don't know why they grow old school strains. Mexican IBL.
They only get it from one
She's
person.
super frosty already, man.
Who the fuck are they getting it from? Don't tell me it's like
Get
fucking
that top
what's his
cola.
face.
Nah,
Okay.
THC Garage. He does
Alright.
old school Mexican shit.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that fucking that dude was ripping people off? Remember that dude?
Oh fuck, I forgot his name.
Uh,
Hey, you know who came in the chat the other day?
Sir, that's
Oh,
the
boy.
second
Mona
female of the
Lisa
Mexican
Plata.
IBL times
Oh,
OG
yeah. See,
number
he's still
4.
around, bro.
The next
Yeah,
up,
bro.
we got the Super Sour Diesel times Purple Panty Dropper.
Look at this. Beautiful. That's the
SSD times
chiropractic plant.
PPD. Still
See,
filling in, man.
it's
Still
crazy,
pushing
right?
the air as
Flower.
well.
You wouldn't be talking shit about these
Well,
people
most likely gonna go
unless
longer
they
than
made
the
themselves a fucking fool. Because
OG
I've been
number 4
growing 20
times
years. I've
Mexican
been growing
IBL, but
15
it's
years.
all good, man.
Really?
That is what they show you.
Swell up and do what it do.
That's what they
Build
say.
up,
So I want to see a 15 year because
fill in,
trust me,
fill up.
I've been growing 20 something years. I definitely would love to see what your 15 year looks like to my 25 years. Go ahead.
We're doing some early frost too.
Early frost, but it's the pistol's already finishing out.
Oh Jesus,
Bro,
Still
this is
building up
beautiful.
that bud structure.
people say growing weed is easy. It's not grown. It's not easy, but you have to understand it.
That's it.
Got
It's
a real
easy.
hazy
It's easy
smell
if you
to it
listen.
right now.
Yeah, you think you don't know it all.
Fucking crazy, dude.
You got all these fire ass bud sites,
Oh, yeah,
guys.
when this thing fill out, man, it's gonna be thick.
In week 6, guys. When it fills out, it's gonna be thick. Because he was a fun guy.
Up next, we got the LSD from Nirvana Seed Co. Gifted to me by my man HGZ. This the LSD is crossed with the Skunk number 1 times the Mahar Sharif.
Don't give him that. Don't give him no strain,
Back
bro.
in lovely,
If
man.
you're a breeder, this is not how you would like to have your strain showcased. You in the Florida sun, bugs juice, bugs all over it. Look at all that shit. Y'all see the bug damage? You don't see all the bug damage because he takes the plants outside and bring them inside. And then he takes them back outside and brings them inside. But then he tells you don't grow outside. Do you see the bug damage? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, no wonder why they fluff each other. They just a circle jerk. He fell off. It was nice seeing you just to be grow. Your phone probably died, but it's shout out to you.
Next up, we got the Purple Mindset. My man Jack Ash's cultivar, man. Shout out to Jack Ash.
Farmer.
That's starting to put some frost on too.
Stop it.
Got a nice aroma.
Hit you with the polish or y'all.
This is a tester for my man Jack Ash, man.
I don't want you
got
to
some
test
bud
that
on her. We're gonna see what she tastes like, man. Let my man know.
See what she tastes like. The bitch look like
Over
it's
here,
dead.
we got the
Zombie.
So Mango number 2.
All these plants are zombies. They're alive, but they're dead. You know what I'm saying? They're dead alive plants. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be flame. So fire.
But it's kind of airy, but it smells
Nah.
good right now.
These niggas. Wait until you go back and watch this fucking video, Rose Music. Looks like it's sulking. Yeah. Did y'all see the bug damage on that one too? Again,
Like
this
I
is
said,
John
I had
Doe's
3
plan.
specimens of the Somango number 2, man. This was the worst one, but this was the only survivable one, the only one that wasn't a
Survivable
male.
way?
So
The only one that
it is what it
survived.
is. Whatever we get off it is what we get off of. Yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this week. Y'all already know, man. Like, comment,
Y'all go subscribe, bro. This is y'all
share the
don't. You know
video,
what?
hype
No,
the video.
I'll give you guys
Tell
the
a friend to tell
content
a
from my
friend.
channel. Right? This is crazy. Exactly. This is why you don't smoke other people's weed. You don't know what. And he's gonna tell you that he was growing for this long and blah blah blah, and he got some fire. You want to smoke with me? He definitely got some fire. You don't see the burn marks on his hands? Y'all don't see the burn marks on his hands? Yeah, he definitely got that fire.
It's gonna be out for this week, man. To the next week. Remember, y'all, spread love, not hate.
You spreading bugs, not plants. Let's get back to this right here, because this is almost over.
It's a wild thing, bro. She grows. You want to strip this motherfucker down to nothing because it grows so wild. You want to do that. That's just gonna give you valuable
Fire.
bud sites. It's gonna give you
All that fire.
more growth.
Crispy
Yeah.
John.
You know, so, but like I said, I'm not worried about it. I got 2 of them. I still have more seeds. I just know that when I grow this is one of those plants are probably dried out.
All of them
So,
dried out. Bro, it's a lot of fucking plants.
Maybe not hit this city, but go through a strong amount of them and make sure that this shit is good. But it's, you know, it's just a different. Everything's been watered at the same time. That one's
This is
still
beautiful.
saturated, but a strong majority. This is slightly
There's too many
saturated.
plants.
That one's slightly still saturated, but everything else is black. As far as the reversals, bruh, stay tuned, man. It's gonna be a yay or a nay, man. We'll find out, and we'll find out.
Well, I do appreciate you showing us, though. You know what I'm saying, and taking the steps and doing it and trying your own and then trying a store-bought
Morning,
one.
Reese.
So, you know, it lets us know and it gives us an aim to go in a direction if that's something we want to do. So I appreciate you doing that, man, and going out on a limb. So.
Yeah, dude,
This is not my live. This is JD's live for some reason. You know what I mean?
For some reason, this is not my live. This is JD's live for some reason. What? It's because this is JD's live. It says John Doe. Welcome to the world famous Grow Show. Like, what are you talking about? Are you trying to?
this is good, man.
Well, if you can't come up, this is not my live. This is JD's live for some reason. You know what I mean? So
this is not my live. This is JD's live for some reason. Wait, I don't.
I'll hop down.
No, you good. You good. I'm getting ready to jump down myself. I just wanted to double check and make sure that you know what I mean, that I wasn't blocking him or anything like that. So I'm going to jump down.
I'm like not get PM. I keep a dehumidifier. I make sure that I don't oversaturate my soil. I make sure that I defoliate to the extreme, and I make sure that the environment in general, when we talk about ventilation, I make sure that when I'm watering these plants, that they have proper air circulation. It's just not condensing in a place, you know. So like it's got ventilation.
Hey, I'm tired of watching this. Oh, hold on, let me add you up. My bad. You ain't come back up. I dropped the link. These are not eye looking glasses. These are actually like fake Meta glasses. So he's wearing these for a camera that he's not using, but he's not using this to see. So this is just fashion. Okay. These are supposed to be Meta glasses. You see the little cameras on the corner? It been bothering me the whole stream. The last couple of days. Like, nigga, you're not blind.
Ventilation.
Hell yeah.
So that part.
Hell yeah. But I'm about to jump down real quick, y'all. Hey, don't forget, guys. You see those ashtrays up there? We will be giving one away, and I probably have a couple more once me and John Doe hit the 1,000 subscriber. We're gonna start the grow.
Oh, so you're giving them away when you get 1,000 subscribers. Earlier on another stream, you said that's a YouTube whole shit. You're only doing it to get subscribers. That is why you're doing the giveaway, and the grow off starts when you hit 1,000 subscribers. So you're trying to get there faster. So you're farming subscribers using a giveaway, right? Right.
Off with that marker too as well. So make sure y'all sub up to JD and be looking forward to this grow off. What we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be giving away a lot of things. It's over $200 in cash and prizes for the winner. And there is cash prizes for second. And
No,
third
he does
place.
not
So
do that.
make sure y'all stay tapped in, stay tuned in. We'll appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody out there that's been subscribing, following to us, and
John Doe
actually
ready
checking
to go to
videos out,
sleep.
commenting.
John Doe got his old African Barbada hat on. You know what I'm saying? With his
We are nothing without you guys, so we need you guys to comment and tap in with us. So I'm
yes,
gonna jump down.
other people
But
out.
I appreciate everybody who came up. JD, I appreciate you bringing me up. Sauce, appreciate you bringing up Wormhole Junction. It was an honor to have you come up and chop it with us, man. If you don't know about him, go check him out, guys. He's a really good cat doing a lot of good things. But until then, it's always peace and love, guys. And I'll check you guys out later. Salute, John Doe. Hey, I got a feeling you're gonna receive that package tomorrow. So just did receive their package. So later, man. Peace and love always.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep it rolling, man. I'm gonna try to do my best, man. Make sure that I just try to keep whatever I got.
So how don't you get PM? It's an airflow, right? You got a lot of airflow.
Bro, a lot of airflow.
You can have all the airflow in the world. If your environment's not right, you will get
Fire.
that would be fire.
Bro, I got a heater if I need it. So I think the only, as far as growing in this vast amount, dehumidification is like the best in air circulation, defoliation, not oversaturating your pots, fit all on my greenhouse. Beautiful thing, man. But just like I have choices in life, y'all gonna have some choices, and I'm glad to be able to bring some things to you, man.
All right, that's over with. That is over. It is 3:43 in the morning. I still gotta water my plants. God damn, I just hit myself with the Jesus like what? That bitch. Fuck. I was blinded. Blinded by the light. Come on, man. Turn down, bitch. God damn. Yeah, man. Listen. This was great. I be trying to give y'all some real information. Shout out to Just Another Bean Grower. I forgot who I was. Yeah, shout out to Just Another Bean Grower. Shout out to A1 and John Doe for giving me the content tonight. It was awesome. Thanks for all the information. All the information that was given. I do not stand by any of the information that they said in the video and live. I stand by the people that I know and I've grown with and I've watched grow over the years since I'm a new grower. You know that, right? You know I'm a fucking you know that I'm a new grower and I'm just trying to learn as much as everybody else. But you can't teach somebody. Thanks for all their misinformation, for real. You can't teach somebody something if you don't know. And if you want to judge, you can't act like you're dead ass right when you're fucking bold-faced wrong. So let me go ahead and take this dab. And while that heats up, Yeah, she teaches me everything, bro. If I didn't have Sammy, I wouldn't know how to grow plants. Sammy was the reason why I moved to fucking Michigan to grow. Cheers, y'all. This boy from the other beat. Yo. What's good?
What up, bro?
Hey, shit.
What the fuck happened to the whole stream?
They was done with their stream.
Oh, man.
It's still here. But
All right. I'm like,
I was
no,
taking
it's
my
not.
last few hits. Clear this fucking, I just cleared that fucking dab. That dab gave you enough. Fucking, it was great to see you and hear from you, bro. If I do more late night streams, I hope to see you come around more, bro.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it's like I digressed from all that drama shit. I just
Oh
don't
yeah,
want to deal
I
with it.
understand, but I'm talking about just doing the hangout streams where we just.
Oh yeah,
sit
yeah. Whenever
and,
we're talking about, dude, listen, you know I came on here to talk about fucking weed, bro. That's
Yep.
all I came on YouTube ever to do. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a passion of mine. I haven't been able to do it in a couple of years. You know, I'm raising families, fucking a lot of shit
Yeah.
going on, right? It is
Life comes first.
whatever. It is what the fuck it is, right? But like, I'm still in Discords. I'm still in everybody thing. I never pick and choose sides. You already know that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, whatever. I'm just on here to fucking chill. It's like I would never go on YouTube to be fucking to make myself more stressed out after a stressful day at work. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I felt that I felt like that was happening. I was like, fuck this. Like nothing against nothing against the good people I met, but it's like fuck this, dude. I'm all
Yeah,
set.
it does get a lot. It's you are compounding more stress onto your life by
Yeah.
just opening up an app and then seeing the bullshit
Yeah, you know what I
that
mean?
you get farmed
It
into.
was fucking my relationship up. Oh, it was just nah. I'm fuck that. Ain't worth it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you're right. You're absolutely right.
So I said, you know what? Whatever. I'm still around. I still go on YouTube. I still comment. You know, every once in a while I'll go on someone's stream. But for the most part, summertime is like my daughters are fucking 8 and 9 years old. I
Family
gotta
time.
get up at 7 o'clock in the morning with them. It's already 4.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yeah, yep.
So that's why I just been going. I'm just doing my own thing.
And the exact reason why I just like I know it's been getting late, so I've been trying to end I've been doing a lot longer lives, but I've been trying to end them a little bit early because since school's about to start, I got to get right back into school schedule.
Yep,
so
me
on
too.
and so forth. You
Yeah,
know,
it's like, uproot your life for fucking 2 months, 2 3 months. You know what I mean? Fucking,
Yeah.
and then you go right back to some other shit. It's like, god damn it. Fuck.
So I hope everybody had a great live, a great night. It's great stream early and a great stream now. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the 22 likes in the chat, 19 people who stayed all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to legitly all of y'all, because I wouldn't be able to continue having the I work off of the chat and I go off of what I'm hearing. Like I can sit up here by myself and talk to you guys all night. But it wouldn't be as organic if I didn't have the chat to go back and forth with. And you guys are fucking hilarious. Your banter is great. I'm just gonna check y'all guys on the next one. Thank you again. I almost called you out. Thank you again, Bean. And
yeah.
And I'll just check y'all on the next one.
All right, cheers, man. I appreciate it. You know, having me on and stuff like that. I like the fact we talked about some weed. So
yeah,
thanks.
Yep, no problem. Jay, it's always good to have somebody also to talk to about weed, especially from the old school, from the times that I was bro. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Galaxy?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, yeah. Cheers.